Oh shit, it's just funny. All right. Oh shit. Yo, Z's back to podcasting again. I saw his last show with Pastor
the other
and
day
Extreme.
they did a debate. I couldn't make it, but he did it with M and man. M done beat up Pastor Joe so much, man. That shit.
Yo, this shit is funny, man.
It was funny. You know, Pastor Joe, he from the island.
Yeah,
but we just say he from Africa anyway. So we do whatever. So we said the battle of the motherland.
Yeah, man, that's it, man.
That should be funny.
Yo, man, is that Pastor stuck, man? Because in the beginning he thought he had it good. He was as delusional as Phil Spencer. You know what I'm saying? He's like, ooh, man, we got something. We gonna do good this gen. She ain't work out, and now Pastor's stuck. Remember Pastor used to tweet out MPD? Like the few times Xbox did it? Now
it never fails. It's a dude will start out being an Xbox guy, and he'll do it for a minute until he realizes.
Until like, yo, Xbox, this is abandoned shit. Abandoned shit, bro.
Jesus.
Oh, once they realize, wait a minute. Like, this shit ain't working out. Like, once they realize, yo, hold on, what the hell's happening here?
I gotta defend this shit every day.
Oh, like, wow. They're like, what the fuck I'm gonna do with this? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Colt Eastwood told me he heard a rumor.
Exactly.
that we were in the league.
Yeah, you heard it here, Fonz.
Oh man.
Man.
Oh man.
Think it back though. Think about it. We've been podcasting since 2016, whatever.
Yeah.
These dudes, ever since then, every single day, have to hold the line with Xbox, man. And Xbox hasn't came up since. Every single day they gotta defend it.
Yo, these guys been holding the line since like 2013.
You see what I'm saying? I'm like, Jesus.
Yo. Oh shit. Yo,
you think about it, that's crazy, man.
Yo, that's true, man. Them dudes is getting lit up.
Think about it. People have switched sides. People have come back.
And they left again. And left again.
Dude, it's crazy.
Oh, dudes left 360. They went to the PS4. You know, yep. Then the Xbox One X came out. They're like, oh yeah, we're gonna take over. Then they realized, oh shit. Nothing's happening. Let me go back to PlayStation. Then the gen starts again. They got Xbox Series S, Play Anywhere, Cloud, all this shit, Game Pass, and now they're like, oh, time to dip again.
Exactly. That's what I'm wondering. Like, man, how do you do it? How do you just stick up for something that's losing and it's just,
man,
that'll never win?
Oh, yo. It's crazy, bro. This shit is wild. This shit is wild, bro. Yo, I mean, I'm telling you, man. Right now, you know, Xbox sold. You know, they made a deal with the devil. You know, they're about to get their Activision for $70 billion. You know, them shareholders gonna be like, you better do something. You know.
Yep.
We'll see if 2027 is the deadline. Because if it is, that's only 3. That's like after this year. That's only 3 years from now, bro. With 2023 is almost over.
No,
2020. You got 2024, 2025, 2026, 2027. So 4 solid years.
Yeah, but that's
I don't see.
It's really.
I don't see Game Pass growing that big.
It's the end of 2026. That's the fiscal year of 2027 for Microsoft. So it's really 2026. The end of 2026.
Well, it depends. They might give them the full year of 2027 because I think 2028 is going to be the. I think this console generation is going to start in November 2028.
Yeah,
I think they're going to extend it a bit.
They'll know by 2026.
Yeah, they're going to be like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're not going to get, you're not going to all of a sudden get 25 million Game Pass subscribers overnight. Like that's not going to happen.
Yeah, man, I'm saying
they've been stuck at 25 million, bro, for over a year.
Yeah, I think
no growth.
Yeah, I think now they're 30 million, but they were talking about 30 million last year. I remember Post up bragging about 30 million last year.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, they still at 30 million?
Bro, they were supposed to be at 60 million by now.
I mean, Game Pass came out 2017, bro.
Yeah. Game Pass has been a thing for 6 years.
6 years. Over 6 years.
Going on
7
years.
Over 6 years, man.
Progress. And think about it. Think about it, Puertorock. Think about this. The mere fact that they gave everybody all those $1 trials and everything else, bruh.
Let me see. 30. That's like 30. Yeah, man. It's like 5 million per year growth at this rate. What it's doing right now at this point in time. About maybe a little bit less because I'm not including the extra months. I'm just saying a solid 6 years. Yeah, 5 million for growth, man. That's not. You know, that mean if they keep sticking with 5 million per year growth, you're talking another 20 million. You're talking by 2027, 50 million. Ooh, I don't know if Microsoft's gonna be happy after spending 68 billion, whatever. Just another 20 million over the next 4 years. I don't think they're feeling that. I don't know if they're gonna feel that.
You know what's gonna happen though? They're not just going to throw everything away. They're not gonna but another.
I think they'll pivot though because
the console. I think they're talking about the console market.
The console. The console will be done, right? I think if things don't pan out with Game Pass, they'll fully pivot to just being a third-party publisher. I mean, when you think about it, they already absorbed 2 third-party publishers as their own. Bethesda's a third-party publisher. I mean, not anymore, but that's who they were. And then once they got active, once that Activision thing deal goes through, that's a big third-party publisher. So they already have the know-how. The rest of the company would just be the rest of the rest of Xbox Studios would just follow suit. Like, hey, we just third-party now. Screw this console. I mean, they'll probably still do Game Pass because they could put it on phones, PC. You saw they mentioned Meta, whatever the Meta headset VR, Meta VR 3. They'll stream to that. So, they could still provide Game Pass. But that console shit, boy, if that thing is going over, they'll just go full third party. Make games for every platform, regardless how it is, bro. I'm telling you, it's rough. It's rough. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you, man, I know you joked about, you're talking about September, but I'm really interested in seeing September MPD. It comes out on the 18th.
Tomorrow. Wait.
No, it's the 18th. It's the MPD. Okay, The results for MPD will come out on the 18th. If that shit is third place still, third place with Starfield,
with your flagship.
If Starfield can do it, then what game? Then what can? What? Fable?
Yeah.
And listen, and I'm looking forward to Hellblade. But that ain't a console selling. That ain't a subscription moving type game. Like what game? What game is next? Like what's the next Avowed? What's the next big game that will make people be like, yo, I gotta hop on this Xbox train? What game? If Starfield don't do it, then what will?
Yeah.
Because Elder Scrolls won't be for years.
Yeah, they're hoping Call of Duty. They're hoping people will just wake up one day.
But that's still on PlayStation, though.
Exactly. That's
like nobody, this is the reason. It's a good point. Let me shout out. Hey, shout out to Blue Jay. He says your favorite Xbox game, but tap it in. Let's fucking go, P Rock. All right, what's going on, brother? Thank you so much for rocking out, bro. Appreciate it. Right, but this is the reason why Microsoft originally only offered Sony 3 years in the beginning, right? Because what they were hoping for. Call of Duty only be on PlayStation for 3 more years. That means when the next gen starts fresh, Call of Duty's not on PlayStation 6. So now they got full control. Because Microsoft knows there's nothing you can do this gen. This gen, you're not going to convert people. Just because, let's say you put Call of Duty on Game Pass, a gamer's not going to go, okay, let me pay $500 for a new console and subscribe $17 a month. Or I could just stick with the console I already have and pay $70. You're not really saving money at that point, right? And Microsoft first party is not that huge, because if it was, then people would be buying consoles off the meat rack, and that's not the case, right? So this gen, you're not going to convert PlayStation gamers from going to Xbox. Hell, I don't think you even convert new gamers that haven't bought a console, because everybody's trying to get on that PlayStation 5 train. You know what I'm saying? So this gen's a wrap in trying to shift mindset. Unless Sony really screws up, which is hardly unlikely, you're not really converting mindshare or whatever. This gen's pretty much a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're looking at the screen right now. Oh my God! I saw this commercial You know, probably the only good thing about the Giants game last night was this commercial, you know, that you see in the background. That's about it. Nothing else and shit like that. And say, oh wait, hold on,
man.
yeah, right. It's the Spider-Man, and I'm like, yo. Even my wife was like, wow, that looks good. And I'm thinking, this thing's a wrap. Yeah. You know, this right here, this thing's selling consoles. This thing, everybody's hopping on that train. You understand what I'm saying? You know, but ain't nobody gonna jump from PlayStation to Xbox. You know, and so far this year, right? The Call of Duty's not even on Game Pass this year because the deal has not done. Yeah, so it's pretty much a wrap this gen. This gen is pretty much a wrap, right? But you know, Sony out here trying to sell 25 million consoles in one fiscal year, and Microsoft can't even get 25 million subscribers to subscribe in a fiscal year. Maybe 5 million at best.
Puertorock, they can't even sell 2 next generation consoles to get 25 million.
Yo, I know, man.
Sad, man.
That
like,
shit's listen. I think what is it? By the fiscal year for Sony ends in May 2024.
Yep.
If Sony is able to sell 25 million consoles, right, for that one fiscal year, and by May, I mean by March, by the end of March, because that ends the fiscal for Sony. If by the end of March, Sony actually accomplished 25 million console sales, and Microsoft still doesn't have 25 million total sales of Xbox, do you know how, I can only imagine how the industry will look at that. Like, from a third-party perspective, they're going to be like, Microsoft can't even have lifetime sales of what Sony does in one goddamn year.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. They're already having a hard time getting developers to put regular multiplats on their console. Right? I mean, we can name the games that are struggling to be on a console. They just skipped their console. Quantum Era is one of them. The new Lord of the Rings game. You got Baldur's Gate. We still don't have a release date. And
my favorite new thing with it's not even new, but the biggest damage control these Xbox dudes saying, "Oh, console sales don't matter," right? Well, if console sales don't matter, from a third party perspective, how do they sell their games on Xbox that's not on Game Pass?
Exactly.
Think about it.
Not everything is in Game Pass.
Not everything. Most games are not in Game Pass. So if Xbox console sales don't matter, then how does a third party, like, let's say if I'm 2K, right? I'm 2K NBA. Then how do I get to sell my game to the Xbox audience without the console? Because on PC it's Steam and all that shit, right? PC is Steam. It's not Xbox. So how does the majority of third-party games, not on Game Pass, how do they get into the hands of Xbox gamers if the console don't matter? Fucking dummies. They're absolute dummies. You know what I'm saying?
This is what I said, Puertorock.
Absolute dummies.
I asked this question.
Like, think about it.
I said, I mean, even more than PlayStation and Nintendo, Microsoft ecosystem has the opportunity to sell its games, right, to over 3 billion people. Sony don't have that luxury. Nintendo don't have that luxury because they don't offer all of their games on PC, on the TV, Samsung TVs, on mobile phones, on tablets, on streaming and everything else, right? They don't do that. But Microsoft offers that everywhere. And yet nobody, the mass majority, are not partaking in it. So what does that tell you? That tells you just people are just really not interested in Xbox. And no matter where you put those games, no matter what, people just don't rock with Xbox, bro. And I know it, from my perspective, is literally just the games. They just don't make great games that's worth you spending a bunch of money, going out and buying an Xbox for. And the mere fact that you can have their games for, I mean, what is it? $9.99 now? It's the cheapest Game Pass core, whatever you can get.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't see how they can, if they continue down the path that they're going. I don't see how anything is going to change next year, the year after, the year after that. I hate to say it, but Call of Duty is not going to save Xbox. It's just not.
Especially when it's still, not only is it still on PlayStation, obviously PS5, but that shit's going to be on PS6 day one.
Exactly.
For like a good 5 years, which is crazy. No, it's crazy, man. Let me ask you this, man. Little chit chat, man. What you think about this whole, man? Like, what you think about this whole Foamstars fiasco on Twitter, in the crumb side? Foamstars was platoon.
Listen,
what are we doing here?
I played Foamstars for about 4 hours, you know, as I do. You know, I play all games.
I say, but this is not our. Let me ask you something.
It's
not
our
bleeding edge.
We ain't capping.
This is bleeding edge, bro. This is our bleeding edge. Like, what are we doing here? It's bleeding edge, man, bro.
The good part about the Puertorock is the game isn't out. Do it. And listen, I'm finna pull a red fall, right? I'm finna pull a red fall.
Oh man, Cappy, you about to cap.
Wait for the game to launch. Wait for the game to come out. You gotta beat it and then play the new Games Plus mode before you give your opinion.
You gotta put in 40 hours before you judge it.
You gotta put
I ain't playing no game where everybody's skeeting on each other. I'm like, yo, what the hell is this, bro? Motherfucker like skeet, boy. Everybody there's skeet all over that damn screen. I'm like, yo, this is the ugliest. Like, how you don't even see people. Everybody's skeeting on each other, bro. I'm like, this is for sexual. This game is for sexual deviance.
PlayStation gamers be skeeting on each other, and Nintendo dudes be splatting on each other. Oh man, what are we doing here? Listen, it was. I could see the game being fun when you play with your friends and stuff like that. They have to do a lot of retooling. The game is not for everybody. It may be for some kids or something. You gonna
let kids play that? You're gonna let kids play character skiing on each other? Shame on you!
Man. They already on their switches splatting on each other.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They're already playing, you know, Bang Bros or, you know, Smash Bros.
Yeah,
Smash Bros. They're playing Smash Bros.
Where Barrett is? Hey Barrett, we gotta beat your legs, man.
Oh, shout out to SNK. He says, yo, Puertorock, you should apply for Jim Bryan's job because you have great knowledge in gaming and in business. I'm dead serious too, no lie. I'll tell you what, if I was in his shoes, my first thing is like, all right, who wants to do the Bloodborne remake? Oh, you thought? You thought that wouldn't be the first thing? Oh, we doing that. And then what I want is like the Bloodborne. We will do a Bloodborne remake built for the PS5. That's happening. Screw the 30 FPS patch. We're gonna get out of here. We balling. We're gonna ball out. We're gonna get a Bloodborne remake built from the ground up, right? But then what I want, when you beat the game, it shows a secret ending of the first trailer to Bloodborne 2. Already CEO of the year. I'm already CEO of the year. Already, give me my award. Give me my award. Give me my lifetime achievement award. I already got it. I already got it.
I ain't gonna lie, those Soulsborne games are niche, but the resurgence of those games is prime time to come back with Bloodborne. Like, no better time.
I'm telling you,
you got
people will love me.
The game of the year winner is Elden Ring, right? Obviously, there's a cult following with Bloodborne. Demon Souls did extremely well. That shit Souls, even right now, I'll be honest, that's the only Souls game I've ever beat in my life. And that game kept me engaged where I was.
Yeah, chat.
Else, I didn't care.
Chat. Have you ever seen a game like that where when you beat it, then all of a sudden, like you see the game ending and then the credits, you're like, cool. Then all of a sudden the credits go away and it shows you another trailer and you're like, wait, what's this? And it's the sequel to the game you just beat? Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. CEO, give me my award. Give me my lifetime achievement. I'll be on the job for just a year. I'm already getting lifetime achievement award. Gamers will love me. They'll be having memes on me, bro. You know what I'm saying? The concubine assassinator. It's already a wrap.
So let me ask you this, Mr. CEO. Okay, you took care of the Soulsborne gamers. They got your back. So how you gonna take care of us racers, brother? Us racers, us simulation racers. How you gonna take care? What you gonna do for us? What you gonna do for us, brother?
I'm gonna have to put that on hold.
Oh, man.
No,
Oh man, I want Jim Ryan back, man.
No comment. No, I'm gonna tell you, because I'm a man. I'm a man of good character.
Man of the people, right?
I'm a man of the people. I'm a man of the people.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? This is what I would do for you, Racer. Obviously, I'm gonna let GT7 do. I'm gonna let Gran Turismo do its thing. I'm gonna let Gran Turismo thing. But what I will do for you guys, you know what I'm saying? I will go walk down the street. I will knock down Take-Two Interactive's door. And they'd be like, hey, congratulations. I'll be like, hey, Jim, hey. And he'd be like, hey, Puertorock, hey, Jim, how you doing? You know, hey, let me go, you know, we'll be talking, politicking on the yacht. He's like, what you here for? And he'll be like, hey, bro, I can't give you Grand Theft Auto 6 exclusive. I'm like, no, I'm not here for that. I understand. I know GTA 6 is bigger than life. Got it. You know, maybe we could do little, you know, map packs and, you know, advertisements and media marketing. And he'll be like, yeah, that's normal. I'm like, yeah, cool. But I'm here for something else because I want to take care of my boy JayDub. And he's like, so what you want? I'll be like, listen, I'll pay for it, but I need you to bring back Midnight Club.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Give me my award, bro. Give me my award. Can I get my award? 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 Can I get my award for you racers guys? I got you. Midnight Club, brand new. Can I get my award? Can I get my award?
Wait. It gotta
no
be
way, PC.
No PC nowhere.
No. I can't. Listen, man. Listen. I understand, but how else am I gonna sell a 3-year-old game for $60?
That's true. See, that's what I like about you, Puertorock. You know what I'm saying? You turn a bad situation into something good. You make some logic.
There's no, you know, the game. By the time it comes to PC, it's gonna be on one of the free games for you guys.
Exactly.
You're gonna get it for free. PC gamers, you know, I ain't gonna charge them $70, but they're gonna have to pay the $60.
Exactly.
they're gonna pay $60 for this 3-year-old game. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's extra side change. You know what I'm saying? That's a little bit of side change in my pocket. You understand what I'm saying?
And then I'm cool. You know? I'm cool. I think at this point, we're cool with the whole 2-year wait before the game. So that's what I'm talking about. All right, man. You hitting on all the levels. Now let me ask you this. All right, let me ask you this.
Go ahead. Yeah, put me through the ringer. This is the interview.
You took care of the Soulsborne gamers. You took care of the racers. Now, what are you gonna do for the fans that's been asking for multiplayer games? You know what I'm saying? The people that's I pay for PS Plus and I'm spending all my money and ain't getting nothing out of it. What are you gonna do for them? Because those are the people that you're gonna have to convince as well.
No, that's easy. I'm gonna be like, Gorilla, we gotta go to the archives. You understand what I'm saying? We're gonna go to the archives.
You talking my language.
I need you to go back in the archives and
bring it on home.
I'll be like, I need a multiplayer. I need this game back. I need full. This I tell them. This is. I'm not even gonna tell you the game yet, but I need a full single player campaign with plans for expansion packs, not just little DLC.
DLC.
Full, not DLC. Full blown expansion packs. Like CD Projekt Red type shit.
Okay.
So plan on that. That's one. I want multiplayer with all the modes, and I want Battle Royale in this mode. All three. We're going to do all three. And they're going to be like, what game are we talking about here? Ready? We bringing SOCOM back. I'm just saying.
That's
single player, multiplayer,
that's what's needed.
Special Forces Battle Royale. Let's go.
That's what's needed. There you go.
Let's go.
That's what's needed.
Let's go. Can I get my award? Can I get my... What else you got? What else you got? Chat, what else you got for the new CEO? What else you want from me? Let's go.
So how about this? You know what I'm saying? We're going to hit up the hardware, right? You know the ponies, we love our VR. You know what I'm saying? You know we love high fidelity VR. What are we looking at when we're talking about the PlayStation 6? You know what I'm saying? We talking about launching day and date with VR? We're talking about, what are we talking about for the next generation coming up? You know what I'm saying? Because technically, PS5 is already under Jim Ryan's belt. Now we're looking at Uncle Puertorock. It's not Uncle Jim. It's Uncle P-Rock. Now you got to bring it on home with the hardware. Or we're going to have the world's most powerful console with machine learning or you know what I'm saying?
Oh shit! This is
how many CUDA cores? How many CUDA cores we going?
I have to consult with Mark Cerny. You know what I'm saying? I have to listen. You know what I'm saying? I got to consult. I haven't got time to consult with Mark Cerny on that one. I got to consult with Mark Cerny to start that. But I will say this. But I will say this. I will say this for VR, for certain things, for certain games, for VR, right? Because VR is a very great first-person experience, right? Right?
Absolutely.
So I would look at things like I would try to. With this new technology, it's not new, but you know, with this emerging technology, I would look at things like what do people really want from a first-person perspective that will really, because it's all about VR is all about the immersion, right?
Immersion.
It's like it's immersion, it's straight immersion, right? So I will look at certain things like I don't know, and everything, and you know, some VR games are really good. You know, but they're like indie-ish, you know, AA, single A level production. Not me. I'm going AAA. Like I'm going all out. Like I'm going all out, right? So I will go after things like I don't know, an actual RoboCop game.
Oh shit!
That whole that whole
with the heads-up display,
everything. Oh yeah. We gonna go out the RoboCop, right? And then what I really also, what I really want, right? What I really want, I will go after. I will really go hard after this genre, shit that will make you shit in your pants, right? Your ass is gonna be one of those camp survivors in a Friday the 13th single player game, and you are seeing Jason visually chasing your ass. He is chasing your ass. You're looking around. You're crying. All that good shit. And I will go after. I will go after Friday the 13th. I will go after Nightmare on Elm Street. Those are the two games I will go after. Full AAA production, the whole shebang. You understand what I'm saying?
Puertorock for president.
You know, I'm telling you. I got this, right? So, a Terminator. I mean, oh shit, damn, I slipped the beans. Damn,
man,
I was gonna hold that for like fuck.
Terminator.
Yeah, I didn't hear that. Damn, but definitely, what you call RoboCop, because I want you to experience what he saw, and you're gonna play the game in that first person mode, right? Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street as a horror. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Puertorock for president, I say. Well done.
There you go, man. I mean, he's talking my language, man. He's 75% with my vote right about now. Well,
I got something for you.
Okay, what you want? What you want?
Listen, JayDub is a big pony, but you know I'm not. I'm not a pony. I am a movie gamer. Okay.
You're a movie. Oh, you want movie gamer?
I'm a movie gamer. All right. So listen, I'm gonna need to know what you're gonna do for people like myself that enjoy our cinematic, third person, over the shoulder, action, adventure, possibly open world or linear, and again, what you gonna do for us?
You want it. So you want the standard template. You want that PlayStation first party template.
The Goldie template.
I want those PlayStation ingredients. That is the key in the PlayStation fragrance.
So I want you to picture this. All right. I want you to close your eyes. I'm gonna give you. Just try to best. I want everybody to close their eyes right now. All right? I'm going to try to describe this scene. Right now, you're hearing the roar of a motorcycle. On the screen, you see the front wheel just spinning fast. Everybody with me? That motorcycle's driving.
Yep.
Now, all of a sudden, the camera's panning up, higher. You start to see the character. Then all of a sudden, you see Deacon.
Deacon St. John.
Deacon St. John and his girl holding on to him. So they're driving, beautiful graphics, 8K. This is whatever. PlayStation 5. Yeah. No, PlayStation 5, because this is for extreme, right? But there's a twist. Yep. But there's a twist. There's a twist. Listen. So he's driving a motorcycle. They pull up to a hill. They're overlooking this view. The sun glistening. He's holding on to his girl. Then all of a sudden, an osprey just flies right by over him. Boom! Mad noise. This military osprey. All of a sudden, the camera shoots into the osprey. It's a command center. You see people, military, computers, lights, whatever. And then you see one of the directors, a female. And she's asking one of the people working for it, like, are we over the site? And some guy, a private in the military, confirms, yes, ma'am, we're over the site. All right, I'll go get him. She knocks on the door. She's like, hey, we're ready. All of a sudden, you open the door. It's Gabe Logan. All of a sudden, right there, he looks over, And then she's like, "Are you ready for this?" And then he turns around, "I won't fail this country again." And he just jumps off the plane. We just combined the two worlds.
We got a crossover.
Deacon St. John and Gabe Logan.
Yo. Nice.
Oh man.
Nice.
Did I help you? Extreme. Did I got you?
Listen, just fill it up with QuickTime events and we good.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna bring back and you know I'm gonna bring back the little electrocution, the what you call it, the little shocking thing.
All right, that was one good picture. We're gonna do more because this is movie gamers here. All right, listen,
you know what I'm saying?
We are your cream of the pie. All right, we are your top of the top. You gotta give us one more scenario.
Yeah.
All right.
You all right. Take care of that. Oh.
All right. So this one. Let's see. You still want action adventure? Do you want RPG? Because I got multiple.
I want a movie game. I don't care.
You want
a movie game?
You want a movie game?
Yeah.
I want a movie game. I want the shit that's gonna get the Xbox mad. You know, the ones that are gonna be like, you can beat it in the weekend. This doesn't count.
Yeah. The one that says not enough puddles. You know, he wants a game with not enough puddles.
One of those cinematic games where they're like, no, that's actually coming for the PS7. They're just using it as a preview.
All right, picture this. Picture this. You got a female character, right? Mm-hmm. She's walking around with a gun. She's going through the jungle. All of a sudden, she pops out of the jungle. She sees a facility. The facility's wrecked. It's beautiful graphics. I'm talking like The Last of Us type graphics, right? And you see her, and she's walking around, and she's walking around this huge metal facility. It's like torn up and everything. All of a sudden, so she's walking through. She's investigating. And all of a sudden, she hears a large thump. Boom. Boom. And then she turns around and she sees a Tyrannosaurus Rex right in front of her screaming. And then all of a sudden the screen blacks out and it says Dino Crisis Remake.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Damn.
Yo, P-Rock, can I get 2B in there from Nier Automata?
Okay, who?
I want 2B.
She'll be a skin parrot. She'll be a skin character pack. How about that? I
want another crossover. You got me feeling the crossover kind of mood.
Oh, you want a
I want a Nier Automata / Dino Cross.
Oh, hold on, Emmy. The other crowd wants to hear from Puertorock. They want to know what kind of acquisitions he's gonna have. You know what I'm saying? You can't have Phil Spencer buying up everything, even though they're going out of business in 2027.
So let me go through the chat real quick. All right, we got Charles Hawk. He says, I went to the Navy Exchange today to pick up VR2. I saw 3 kids walk out with PS5 bundles with big ass smiles on their faces. Xbox corner looks sad. Yeah, it does look sad, bro. I don't know if y'all see my video. That got people mad. A 1 minute and like 10-second video. Oh, that shit is so funny. But hey, man. All right. Liquidator, of course, SOCOM. You know I brought that up. Liquidator, good Terminator game. Siphon Filter for M. You know, I got him. I did a crossover for him. Smoothie Movie. He says, what up to my black brother Emily? What?
Yeah.
I think he's talking to you, yo.
People are getting disrespectful out there. Disrespectful.
Skip to my Tridash. He says, are your testes ready for the Creed? I need it now. What? Pause. What was that? Yo, Skip, what was that?
Somebody want to challenge somebody to the Creed.
What is that? Yo. Oh, shit. Liquidator says, P-Rock, I just said everything you said. Get out of my head. Bro, great minds think alike. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get back to it. So what you want? Hello?
JayDub, you're supposed to represent.
Okay, so yeah, you know, since Phil Smith's out here buying up everything, what kind of acquisitions are you gonna to buy for the home team? You know what I'm saying? What kind of who you know, what you gonna do for that? You can't let them buy up everything.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, just hear me out. Even if I have to borrow some money, right? Because you know, Sony got some resources, right? To get what we need, right? I see some deficiencies within PlayStation Nation, right? And they need to be addressed, right? Okay. The first deficiencies, like it or not, We're kind of light on the Western RPGs. Kind of light. We're kind of light.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'd be like, hey, yo, I would have to go to CD Projekt Red. Like, listen, come on, brother. Let's get to it.
Bring it home.
You all about the single. You can still make the game on PC because I know your fan base is loyal to PC. Got it. I got it, bro. But let's make this marriage work. You understand? And we could do the TV shows. You know, Sony's a whole movie studio. Movies, books, whatever. We got it all. You saw Twisted Metal? You saw The Last of Us? We can take over the whole shebang. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You made it a hotline. We're about to make this a hot song. You know what I'm saying? Let's get together. Right. Let's get this Western RPG down. You ain't got to worry about that Xbox Series S bullshit no more. Let that shit go. That 12 T-flops did nothing for y'all. That would be number one. From the Japanese side, I will go after two companies, right? And the reason why these two specific companies, because they're not really doing much with what they got. So I got to get them back in the game. You understand what I'm saying? I got to get them back into fighting fitness. You understand what I'm saying? So the first company I would go for, I'm taking Konami. Konami, I'm sorry, but with all this shit you got Castlevania. Granted, we helped you out with Silent Hill, but it shouldn't have come to that. You should have been planning that. And then you want to do this bullshit fake remaster with Metal Gear with no plan of making a new one? Nah, son. We can't do that. We got to get a new Metal Gear out there. We got to do a proper remake to the Metal Gear. People want a proper remake to Metal Gear Solid 1. We're going to do it. Yep. I got Blue Point. We doing proper. We're going to do the remake. It's happening. And we'll also, and listen, now that Konami's under my umbrella, I'll talk to Kojima. For the fans, listen.
There you go.
I'm gonna fly out to Kojima to Paris. We're gonna chop it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fly him out to the Dominican Republic. He's gonna be on that Hennessy White. I'm gonna get him back on that Metal Gear train. I'm gonna be like, listen, it's part of your studios now. You know what I'm saying? I understand him and Konami ain't winning. Listen, a little bit of Hennessy White, you know, some Dominican strippers would be good. We fix everything. We're gonna be good. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get him back on that Metal Gear hype train. We're gonna get him back. We're gonna get Kojima back to Metal Gear Solid 6. He will be back. It's gonna be on the stage in the showcase. Boy, it's gonna be beautiful, right? Then I'm gonna get Sony Santa Monica to spearhead the next Castlevania. Hey, get out there, get up on it, work with Konami, boom. You know, get up in there, right? And then of course we're gonna continue with the Silent Hill franchise. We're gonna do it big, right? So that's it. So that's what I would get, right? The next studio I would get. What's up?
Oh, there's more. Go, keep going.
Oh yeah. The next studio I would get. I gotta get them. I'm gonna get Sega. I know the Xbox talking about. Sorry guys, Sega belongs to me, right? Because we're gonna do big stuff with the IP. They have a lot of IPs they're not doing nothing with, right? Yep. Hey M, you want some story-driven games?
Movie games.
Movie games, right? Right? You're gonna get some nice, good third-person over-the-shoulder. We bringing Shinobi back.
That's God's camera angle. That's
Shinobi.
literally how he looks at us. That's literally how he looks at us.
Shinobi is coming back. He's been dormant for a long time. Shinobi's coming back. Full flash. Yeah. He's coming back. And the next thing, another movie game, third person over the shoulder game, right? Right? We're bringing Altered Beast. Altered Beast.
Oh man.
Y'all forgot about that. Oh yeah. Right? And it's gonna have it's gonna have co-op.
And co-op.
Oh yeah, and co-op. All right. Okay.
Killing two birds with one stone.
Okay. That's right. We're gonna get that co-op. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's also gonna have RPG like mechanics, because remember you could change into monsters, so you can have abilities and all that stuff. Oh yeah, you're gonna get all that stuff, right? Okay, and then I'm
That'll be perfect.
I'm gonna bring back Phantasy Star Remake. We're gonna start it all over. We're gonna take it back to 1989.
I like the remake part. I never played it, but I like the fact.
Oh yeah, that's it. Like you said, we're gonna remake the sucker. 4K, 60 frames, all of it. Guess what? The original Phantasy Star is coming back. Right? It's coming back. Right? And then one more game, because I gotta just notice. It's a lot of games, right? I'm gonna take the original.
I like the fact you're talking about games.
I'm gonna take the original Golden Axe, and I gotta give it a whole. I'm gonna pull Yoshida. I need a whole new vision. So it's not gonna be the action side scroller. We're gonna make Golden Axe a full blown RPG. We're gonna create a whole world out of Golden Axe, and it's gonna be an RPG. Right. Can I get my award now?
One more before we give you your cup. Before we give you your trophy.
What more do you need? Listen, I'm already better than Phil Spencer.
I got one more for you. I don't make it easy. Listen, movie gamers, we want more.
I'm already better than Phil Spencer, Don Matrick combined. Hell, I'm better than Jim Ryan, Phil Spencer, Don Matrick combined. I'm the CEO of all CEOs.
That's not saying much.
All right, what?
Yeah, two of them tanked the company. Two of them tanked the company. I'm just saying.
To be fair,
let me finish with this guy. Listen,
but Phil Spencer got acquisitions.
You made acquisitions for the brain. Those were the Cyberpunks and the Sega. You made acquisitions for the heart. Those were the Japanese publishers.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna need an acquisition for the soul. Okay, I'm gonna need that organic growth. You pick up these guys when they're still small. You turn them into the next Naughty Dog. I'm gonna need that.
Yeah.
So okay. All right. So you want somebody that's already down with us to do something? Okay, I got you.
Even if they're not down with us, but they are like, you can see all the potential, but they're not going along with it.
Like exactly.
We need that glow up. We need that glow up.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Platinum Games. Platinum Games.
Oh, Platinum Games.
Sorry, what was the developer name again?
Okay.
Go get Kamaya.
No, he's so all right. So someone that's close to Sony and they need a glow up.
Yep.
They need to reach the next level.
In-house, giving up that makeup treatment, when you turn that librarian into that sexy chick, we need that.
They need the glow. When you got that glow.
Damn, that's
we need that sucker punch treatment.
All right. Let me do these super chats so I can stall. Hold on. Hey, everybody! I need everybody get into the lunch break.
Easy.
Hey, we're on a lunch break. Everybody, come back at 1:00. All right, we got who else? We got Liquidator. He said, as far as third party of New Castlevania. All right, Jenna Hayes, P-Rock turned into the Chupacabra power up with that new Altered Beast. Yo, all right. So you need a glow up, okay. So you need a glow up. So okay, who can I glow?
If you want, I can suggest options.
Let me see. Yeah, I do need advisors. What do you suggest?
Ember Labs. Kenna Bridge of People Spirits.
Oh, okay. So like the people who did
You get what I'm saying?
Okay, I see what you're saying, Kana.
Super Giant Games, Hades. Just kind of
those guys.
Those guys that they are like they're hovering between indie and they're bringing out those kind of AAA like projects, but they're not quite there. They need that PlayStation flavor,
All right.
What else do we have? We have a few more. We have a few more options. Oh, Platinum Games is amazing because they've been around for a while, but we can all tell that they haven't. Like you play Nier and you're like this shit.
Whoa, those guys. If I get them, I will put them in charge of Shinobi.
Hey,
they are perfect for action.
I'm just giving you options. What you do with them, that's up to you.
Okay. All right. All right.
But those are three good examples of what I'm talking about. People that just, they're doing their thing, but they're not doing the PlayStation thing.
They're doing their thing, but you want that PlayStation magic. That PlayStation.
Yeah, put them under the fold, and then let's see what they got. You know what I'm saying?
And I mean, listen, if you want to play the Phil Spencer pity party, you can get BioWare from EA, make them great again. Since Phil Spencer only goes after people that are already wounded, but we don't. That's not the question right now. That's fine.
So who
what you got for us? Acquisition for the soul.
Acquisition for the soul. We need someone with the soul.
Who are the people who made that Kung Fu fighting games?
The Sifu game.
Sifu, yeah. Who are the people that made them? They're the same kind of people. People are saying Devolver Digital.
I know,
guys, we're not buying entire publishers, all right?
I'm thinking. Okay, so let's see. So you put Ember Labs. So that's Ember Lab is a good one, right? Who else you mentioned?
I mentioned there's Ember Labs, there's Platinum Games, there's the Seafood developers. I think there was one more. Oh yeah, SoClap is the people that made Seafood. Oh, and I mentioned Super Giant Games with Hades.
Super Giant Games with Hades. This is a good challenge. I'm thinking. Because I got some games I want, but they're not the right fit.
I told you, man.
something.
I told you. We don't make the platinum easy. This is a hard platinum. You
I
got the
need-
gold already. You got to get that plat. Yo, JayDub, what he's thinking.
How about
House?
How about Housemark?
Housemark, we got him.
Well, we got those already. Yeah, we did them. So they're probably working on their second.
But did you? All right. So you don't.
Where'd you go,
We-
Housemark?
we-
Housemark
we-
is.
Oh, so you want
Housemark
somebody that's
is-
not? Oh no. So you want someone that's not already acquired yet, but
No,
it's close.
of course, yeah.
Okay.
This is
Yeah,
acquisitions.
yeah.
This is acquisitions.
All right. Okay. Okay. I got it. Okay.
Hey, by the way, they don't even have to be close on PlayStation yet. But if you can see outside talent, you look at them and maybe they're making a Switch game, and you're like,
All right.
nah.
Now it has to be an indie. Has to be an indie developer. Or could be a AAA developer.
Look, it has to be someone that
somebody
needs
on a
that
lower
growth.
scale
It has
that-
to be someone
And
that
by you
needs that
acquiring,
PlayStation magic.
you're gonna push them to the next level. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, P-Rock, I want the next Naughty Dog. Like someone you're gonna take, and then 10 years later, they're held up there with the Guerrilla Games, the Santa Monicas, the Naughty Dogs, the Sucker Punch.
Because
I need someone.
Because I could take. Because kind of like how Sony took Insomniac, right? Insomniac was a very good dev already, but when they took him for PlayStation, they blew
Boom,
the
Naughty
fuck
Dog
up.
level.
Naughty
Dog level.
I have an idea. So right now, who I would do repeat, Insomniac's glow up. I will get Remedy. I'd be like, yo, Remedy, I need you to come. We're gonna acquire you, and I got a single player project for you, and I know you could do it big. And they're gonna be like, all right, why you want us to do? Hold on a minute. I need to call Marvel Studios. I'll pick up the phone. And they're gonna be like, hey, what's up? Hey, I'm the new CEO. Yeah, I got it. Yeah. Hey, has anybody took Doctor Strange yet? No?
Oh.
Okay. Remedy? Doctor Strange? Do your weird shit.
Oh.
I can't think of a
fine.
better studio. I can't think of a better studio to manage Doctor Strange. They're already into that weird shit. Hey, time to it's kind of like Insomniac has Sunset Overdrive, but their little system really blew up with Spider-Man. So they got that little weird shit with Alan Wake and Control. You're gonna take that little weird shit, level that shit up with Doctor Strange.
Yep.
There you go.
Hey. Yep. Platinum. Someone give him a platinum? Someone give him a platinum.
Look at that.
I ain't gonna lie. Listen, if you get platinum,
right now, Sony's listening to the podcast. He's like, holy shit, these are some great ideas. That new CEO is like, he's using my shit to pitch to the boardroom. This is why I should be CEO. I will do the following. And he lists my shit off.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, Jim Ryan. Someone sent this clip to Jim Ryan. He can do these things before he leaves. Cement that legacy. Cement that legacy.
No. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I don't want Jim Ryan to do nothing.
Yeah, leave him alone.
Because I don't want him to do something that's gonna fuck some
that
shit
he can't,
up. You know
and he
what I'm
can't
saying?
finish.
That you
know what I'm
can't
saying?
undo it. Yeah.
Oh shit! All right. Oh,
Nah, I
leave
want
that
that
for
shit.
the-
I want that guy to work until the last day. You're working. I don't care.
hey, you're working until the last minute.
The last day. The moment that he steps off the gas is at 23:59. He gets 1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
He gets 1 minute of freedom.
1 minute to
then,
box your
then he's
shit.
retired.
I just don't know if they'll let him go and make some more acquisitions. Knowing
No,
that.
Of
he's
course they
done.
will. It's
Nah,
not like
he's
the machine stops.
Nah, he's not because the CFO is already an interim CEO, so he's already right now. He's just there
that's the
probably to
CFO, the
finalize
president.
turnover, transfer of authority, transfer of responsibility, all that paperwork shit. That's gonna happen over the next 6 months and stuff like that. But all right, hey, that was fun. Hey, PlayStation Nation, told you, I got you, bro. You want it? I got you, bro. Y'all haven't even really talked too deep. Listen, I even got multiplayer live service for y'all. Y'all want to hear my multiplayer live service for y'all? All right, this would be
No,
my
that's
idea.
not PlayStation Fabric. We don't do much player.
No, I got you. Listen. I got. This will work. This will be and is unique and will be crazy. It will be.
This is gonna be a
bananas.
gas service that doesn't suck.
Yes, and this is gonna be bananas.
What?
This is gonna be,
Alright.
and it's gonna have a story element. Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna have a story element, right? It's gonna have a single player, and it's gonna have like a live service, kind of like a Destiny type theme to it, right?
Okay. All right.
Listen. All right. So this is hear me out. Okay. So it's gonna be based on the world of Inception. Christopher Nolan.
Okay.
So that's the so it will be like the sequel to Inception, but in the video game world, right?
Movie game.
Where,
I like this.
Yeah,
I like
so
this.
it's Inception, right? So it's gonna have a story, new character. I'm gonna have Leonardo DiCaprio, kind of like this dude Johnny Silverhand, fucking that he did for Cyberpunk. Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves gonna be in there, just like kind of like that, right? But you have a main character, right? And the single player story is gonna be all about you're invading people's minds and you're navigating, fighting, all that crazy shit. And then the world is just upside down. You're fighting. A train comes out of nowhere and stuff, like all this weird shit happens, right? So it's going to be a great, and the story's going to be supported by Christopher Nolan, so he's going to help write the story. It's going to be fucking awesome. But this is where the multiplayer shines, right? So for the multiplayer portion, it's going to be always online because it has to be, right? But similar to Destiny, you could group up and you do all these missions, based on a certain mind that you're invading. So like
that's a
when
persona.
So when you log on, your missions is based on whoever's mind you're invading, and your missions to do whatever. But then becomes the raid. This is where it gets crazy. Now I don't even know we have the technology to do this, but I'm gonna figure it out. Right? This might be a PlayStation 6 or 7 technology. Picture this. Hear me out. This is the raid. Obviously you level up your guys, special abilities, it's all that basic shit, right? But it's gonna be a 9-man raid. This is the reason why, right? Because the raid is going to have 3 stages. It's going to have 3 stages, right? The first stage, everybody has to accomplish a certain mission. Let's say like take over a plane or take over a bus. Something. It has to be something that's movable, whatever, right? Once you complete the first stage, 6 of the characters has to leave until the second stage, and the 3 have to remain behind to protect the first stage, right? So hear me out. So the first stage, 3 guys remain behind. Okay. Now for normal mode, you get to choose who you want to stay behind because you can plan. In hard mode, is randomized. You don't even get a choice. All right. But anyway, so 3 people stay behind. So picture you capture, a bus or a plane or whatever, something that's movable. So 3 guys stay behind on this to protect it. The other 6, they fall asleep on that bus. So now 6 characters fall asleep. Now they're in the second level. Now here's the kicker. The 6 guys that are trying to accomplish the second level, anything bad that happens in the first level fucks up the second level. It makes it harder for them. So the 3 guys have to fucking play hard because the worse they do, the harder it is for the 6 guys to do what they got to do. Now the 6 guys got to accomplish the second level. Once they accomplish the second level, it repeats. 3 guys have to stay behind. The other 3 has to do the final level. And just like anything else, the second level and the first level combined just makes everything shit for the third guys, for the final level. So all 3 play a pivotal role in accomplishing the raid. So the first level guy still has to fight, do all these things, these puzzles, because they can fuck it up for the second guys. And the second guys have to do all this fighting, puzzles, and all this stuff. So that way the third guys could try to be successful. If the first 2 levels suck, the third level, they're just fucking getting slaughtered. Everybody has to do teamwork to get this shit done. There is at no point you relaxing. You have to be balls out all the time at every level.
Yo, we need some problems fixed in Australia too. Let us know when you're ready to accept the prime ministership. That's fine. That's fine.
You know what I'm saying?
It's so good. It's so good. You can be CEO of PlayStation and Prime Minister of Australia at the same time. We could use your mind.
That's it. That's it, bro. Hey, can I get my Lifetime Achievement Award? And then when I retire after 5 years, everybody will cry like if I was Kim Jong-un of North Korea. Like, no, don't go. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, all right. So that was a good one. That was a good role play. Hey, let's talk about real quick. KOTOR Remake canceled. Where got it? Well, thank God the actual news. I don't know if it's damage control, but it says Sony just delisted it because the trailer had music that wasn't renewed, which is kind of weird. I mean, Sony's into music, so they don't know shit about that. But let me ask you this: are you guys hoping that this is still a thing and that this remake will come through? Like, are you guys into Star Wars KOTOR? Have you played the original? We'll start with JayDub. Did he leave? I think he left. Oh, no, he muted. He muted. We'll start with you, Extreme. We'll start with you. He's probably getting his bourbon right now.
Yeah, sure. Listen, I think Star Wars as a whole thing is overrated, to be honest. So I'm not that big a Star Wars fan. I've never played this game, so I don't know what I'm missing out on. It's a remake, so you know how much I love that. So I was definitely looking forward to it, you know.
Because it's a remake. It's the new
there you
shit.
go. There you go.
You're gonna support all remakes. I'm supporting all remakes.
Listen, man. You know that.
You want him to play Final Fantasy 16? Remake it.
Remake it. Put black people in there too. Put them as DLC characters. I'll pay for it.
No, don't put black people in there. No, it's gonna start a shitstorm in that game.
It's the only reason I still haven't played it. I get mad. I hold a grudge. Hold a grudge. You know what's funny? I can't hold a grudge in real life.
Listen. But if you played the game, you would be like, okay, I get it.
Yeah. No. Listen. The thing is, with me, I cannot hold a grudge in real life. Like, I am the guy that the girlfriend could do the most outrageous thing. She just bats her eyes at me. I'm like, I forgive you. Couldn't be mad at you. But companies do something to piss me off. Oh, I'll hold that grudge. I'm still not playing Cyberpunk 2077.
You still won't play? I bought it for $5 to have it.
Fuck them. yeah. Listen, when it's free on PS Plus, then I'll give it a go.
I got it.
Like, that is not.
Best Buy. Best Buy was selling this for like $5.99. When I thought it was like you saw on Twitter. I think it was Wario. I think it was Wario 64. I think it was like $8. Yeah. Wario 64 posted it, and Wario 64 is legit. So I clicked on the link and it went to the Best Buy, and I was like, holy shit, it is only $8. So I bought it. I said, they might do a patch, play a PS5, but I got it. All right. So you're not really interested. Hey, Project Cloud.
So I'm not.
Oh wait.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I mean, if you have anything else to say.
Can you hear me?
No, I was gonna say that.
Go ahead.
Can
you
hear
me?
We can hear you. If this project is going to go bad, just cancel it, and then just say that you've canceled it. Okay. If it is just a music thing, you know how the games industry is. They just need something to click at, so it's whatever.
Yeah, just don't linger around, right? If it's done, just say it's done, so that way we can move on. All right. Hey, Project Cloud, man, how about you? How are you feeling about KOTOR Remake?
Sure. So just to get some background, when PlayStation announced this game, I want to say that happened at the showcase in 2021. Like, that might have been for me. Well, because I think that also came with the Spider-Man 2 reveal and the Wolverine reveal. But like, honestly, I think they started to show off with the KOTOR Remake reveal, and I really kind of thought that was sort of PlayStation at they're really flexing their muscle the most because it's with a third party. And I feel like when they have a third party exclusive, to bring back those old days of, let's just pay a ton of money and make it ours. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's kind of consoling at its most competitive. So that's really great. Now, having said that, if you kind of followed the news of this title, it's at least gone through a developer shift from, I'm forgetting the name of...
Aspire was the first one.
Aspire, yes. Yeah, and now it's apparently been moved to Saber Interactive. I think Saber can do a great job. But that being said, it sounded like they had to restart the project. Like, I think at Asper, they were expecting, they thought the project was going great internally, development-wise, but then Embracer Group just all of a sudden said, nope, we don't like it. Even though they felt like they did a great presentation of the project. So he got moved over, which sad, but hopefully Saber's going to do even better. So if this game can really maximize the PS5, it could be absolutely amazing. And I think also a key factor in this remake, and I feel pretty good that it will go this way, is that if it has real-time combat, because the original KOTOR was turn-based combat, which I think you should still offer that as a way to play the game for fans, but I think for a modern audience, especially for a PlayStation audience, for third-person action adventure games, you need to have real-time combat. So if this game doesn't have real-time combat, it's probably not for me.
Okay.
Although if it has great graphics, it's going to tempt me either way.
Why?
But I do think like turn-based.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, for me personally, I don't like turn-based. So if it's real-time combat,
played modern
or at least, giving us that option.
Have you played modern turn-based games though?
No, and I'm not interested.
Did you play Final Fantasy VII, for example, the remake?
No, I'm not interested.
Because of the combat, or because you're not interested in Final Fantasy?
Both.
Okay, that's interesting. All right, cool. Keep going.
Yeah, so Star Wars is the IP for. If I'm ever gonna do turn-based, this is the game to do it for me.
Okay.
So
this game you would try
with the Star Wars. Exactly. Yeah, I will look into it. I'm hoping it's real-time combat, and I feel like. And then what else here? So, as far as the recent news, with it, potentially being canceled, the official reason was that that this was like a music licensing issue. Now, it's still a little bit shady why you also delete the tweet, but I can understand it. Well, we don't want to have a tweet that sort of links to a video, maybe I'm forgetting exactly what happened with the tweet. Maybe they only just deleted the video, and then is that what happened? Did they fully delete the tweet, or was it only the video?
They hid the KOTOR. They hid the video.
Right.
They completely they delisted it.
Like on PlayStation's Twitter. Right, I get that about YouTube, but on Twitter, when they originally announced the game, they said, "Hey, here's this new game, and then here's the YouTube link to the video." I thought I saw that it's either that the tweet was also deleted in conjunction with the video being delisted, or it's merely that the link to the video in the tweet, which is still up, is dead. Either way, it's not great. I don't know. Maybe Lucasfilm was just being a little bit weird with that. But I still hope that this project will come, but it'll probably be at the end of the PS5 life cycle. It's like, 2027, 2028 at this point. So this game is also far away.
Yeah.
But I still think it's coming. But I do think this has the potential to be one of the absolute great Generation 9 console games, as well as PS5 exclusives.
Yo, Project, I want to talk about this turn-based situation. Do you have any history with turn-based games?
Do I have a history with turn-based games?
Like, have you ever played any of them?
Yeah, KOTOR.
Oh, you played the original.
It's like about the only one. Well,
you played the
not
original.
To completion, but early on, and
you played a little bit.
Quickly, it wasn't for me. Yeah.
Wait, so you haven't played Sea of Stars? Just came out recently. You haven't.
Oh, he's not playing that. I could tell you that.
What about
Don't got time.
XCOM 2? Or XCOM, the XCOM series?
Nope, I have not played that.
Shit,
I don't. Is that just because of combat? Or is it like you're not interested in the games I'm choosing, or do you go like, oh, that would be
I'm not
cool,
interested
but it's
in
turn
that
by
game.
turn? Okay.
Not interested in that game.
Persona.
Oh yeah, he ain't
Persona
playing
series.
that one.
Not interested.
No.
Wait, why is he not playing that? Well, why is that? Oh yeah, not playing
For
that.
me in general, are kind of a no.
Wait, what's wrong with Persona?
I'm not into like Japanese games, with a few exceptions. And even those, like, I still have to like take the time to really dig into them. Like something like, The Last Guardian or Shadow Colossus is interesting to me, but like, if it's anime, no.
Why?
It doesn't appeal to me. What can I say?
Is it the visual style, or like what is it about it? Okay,
absolutely.
Wait, so then you don't like games like Borderlands either?
Correct. That's a no-go.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. So you need that photorealistic kind of look.
X3 is trying to stump you, and he can't. He's like, this is
it's
frustrating.
not that
No,
he's like,
I'm
I
just
got
trying
you.
to
You
understand the
see,
whole
you
turn-by-turn thing.
frauded. I got you. See, how do you hate Persona but like Borderlands? Explain this to me. And he's like, damn it, he don't like Borderlands either. Like shit.
No,
I'm telling you, man.
I'm trying to understand here, P-Rock. I'm not trying to put anything on. Relax.
Yeah. Well, here's my take. So there's a sea of games to play, and I don't have time to go through that. I just don't. I can't even get through this of the type I like. I can't even get through that. I can't.
Hey, Callisto Protocol. Did you finally beat that?
Playing it.
Did you finally beat?
I never even started it.
You know they gave that for free this month. They gave it away for free.
I'm so glad they supported the developer. I'm so glad they supported that developer.
He bought Callisto Protocol and never played it.
One less layoff.
He bought that game day one and never played it.
Okay. So tell me, at the end
so
of
he likes Callisto
by
Protocol.
turn? What is it about turn by turn? Well, I mean, Callisto Protocol almost plays like turn by turn.
Does it? Is that bad?
Almost with the dodging, almost.
You know, if I was going to play a turn-by-turn based game, I would play chess. All right, or checkers or something like
that. Is so reductive.
When it's a game, when it's a video game, I need real time. Like it's just not gaming to me if it's turn-based.
He said, "We're gonna play this. We can play cards. We're gonna do this."
Is so reductive. I'm just like, wow.
Like you don't even have a comeback. Like that's just what?
Let's go finish.
It's like,
hey, listen.
At that point, let me get a mobile game instead.
Oh man.
Yeah.
He said, that's funny.
Listen. There's no saving that one. That's interesting though. That's interesting. All right. But I will say this. If they're going to do real-time combat,
hoops or something, man.
He said shoot hoops. He said.
I'm gonna say.
We can play volleyball.
I mean, to be fair, shooting hoops is real time.
Yeah, that's true.
What is it? If they're going to do if they're going to do real-time combat in
it'll be modern.
They should just commit to it. You can't have a single game in both systems. Yeah. It literally cannot work. They work on fundamentally different principles.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do real time. I think they'll.
No, they were doing real time.
Do you think they will do real time? You think so?
No, they said they were doing real time for it.
Oh, they were doing real time. Oh,
they were doing it. Yeah.
Okay.
But he said that for the fans that they should have a turn-by-turn mode, and I was like, no, you can't have both in a game. You'll be creating two different games, because maps have to change, enemies and abilities have to change, cooldowns have to change.
Yeah,
the entire thing has to change.
The ability tree.
There's no game.
Yeah.
There's no game where you can. It's not like switching camera angles. It's not like going from first person to third person. Where some games you can have both. Like, it's entirely.
Because it's a whole different
ethos of gaming.
Yeah, it's a whole different consideration, strategy, the type of abilities. Yeah, it's a whole different strategy. Yeah.
Because the thing, by the way, for Project Cloud, the appeal of turn-by-turn games is that it forces you to be more strategic. Because once you take away the real-time component, then all that matters is your strategy. I think in real-time games, you get tactics, but you don't really have time to build a strategy for anything. So you have little moment ideas.
It's reflex.
Yeah.
I don't think that much in a game.
Pardon?
I don't want to have to think that much.
Okay, well, that makes a lot of sense.
A whole lot in a game.
Yeah, because
I do enjoy some challenges, but I'll even say this. What also doesn't really appeal to me in gaming is going for, the hardest difficulty. Now, Call of Duty might be my one exception to that, but even that, I don't play on the absolute hardest setting. Call of Duty just has a certain flow to the challenge of it, so I don't want to have to think about these million options. Like, I'm for accessible cinematic gaming,
If a fellow movie game, I can't be mad at that.
It's hard at work. I want to relax at home.
Okay, that's no problem. Just wait in the chat. Real-time games do not have strategy. That's literally, you cannot have both. In real-time games, you may have like an overarching idea that's going to guide your encounter with a boss where you're like, I'm going to time this and time that, but that's a tactic. Strategy is like, you can have this thing that you're building up to, over like a 20 to 30 minute phase. That doesn't happen in real-time games. So it is what it is. Real-time games barely even have encounters outside of like major boss battles, which are usually interrupted by cutscenes that last that long. Whereas turn-by-turn games, that could just be like a mob, like, yeah, just like a mob one where you're like, okay, I have to really think about this, because what do a lot of turn-by-turn games take away from you as well? They take away resources. So usually it's like you don't get that many healing items. So if you fuck up a battle, like 3 hours ago, like by the time you get to the boss, you're fucked. So yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that doesn't appeal to me.
Hey, he said, "Yeah, I'm definitely not playing." If you had any chance, Extreme, you killed it with that one.
Oh no, no, I'm not trying to change him. I'm not trying to change him. I'm just trying to say, like, there is the appeal. There's an appeal there for it,
Yeah. If there was any hope, it died with that last comment. All right, JayDub's not back. JayDub, you back? Oh man, he throwing down shots. All right, hey, we're gonna move on to the next topic. Hey, let's talk about what's on the screen right now. The Last of Us Factions 2. Apparently development has been halted. A couple of months ago, maybe 6-7 months ago, they talked about Bungie supposedly was saying like, hey, this ain't working, keep going, whatever. And now apparently the Last of Us Faction 2 development is halted. It's put on ice. It's being chilled for a little bit. And what do you think about this, man? Do you think that Sony really screwed up? Naughty Dog, whatever, whoever thought of the idea, they really screwed it up. Because we could have just gotten a classic multiplayer factions mode for The Last of Us 2. Do you think this was
but I didn't want the classic one. Mistake? I'm one of those people. Listen, I played 400 hours of The Last of Us Factions. I loved it to bits. However, it's like it needed more than just like, okay, here's a new map and here's some updated character models. I'm not sure if I would have pushed it as far as having like the basically made it sound like they wanted like a living, breathing world. I think that's still a little bit technologically far from what we've seen before. They could be the first ones to break that ground, But we have a few examples. We've got like the Destinies and they kind of do the things. We have MMORPGs. I'm not sure if I wanted that, but I didn't want just factions too at the same time. So in terms of having ambition, I'm glad that they had it. What I blame them for is for announcing it. I told you, I don't want these games announced. Like, those are all the people. Hey, listen, if you're there in the chat and you're one of those people that are like, oh, Sony doesn't talk enough. Sony doesn't talk enough. Well, here you go. They've been making factions since 2019. What the fuck has that done for you? Nothing. Here we go again. All it does is build frustration. So that's what I blame them for. They should have just said, hey, listen, we are not giving you factions multiplayer as part of The Last of Us Part 2. And they should have just stayed mum about it. And then they should have just worked in the background and then figured the shit out. And then they could have taken as long as they wanted without upsetting the community every single year. So I blame them for that. Now, in terms of it being put on ice or whatever, I just don't want a bad project being released to the public, especially if it's going to demand your time or your money. So if it's not working out, cancel the shit out of it. Like, I don't care. I don't care if you put $100 million into it. It is what it is. I'm not even going to blame developers for being ambitious, because I listen, The Last of Us Factions 1 was a beloved niche multiplayer game, and I think at the amount of resources that they are putting into this, they can't have it just be niche anymore. And I get the argument for, well, they should have just made, the niche version. They should have just made something that was just going to accompany The Last of Us Part 2 like the original one did. But at the same time, I'm like, listen, I wanted something definitely grander. When I was playing that game for all of those hundreds of hours, I saw the limitations. I saw the moments where I'm like, yeah, I really wish that this was better or that was better. And they were never going to commit to that because it wasn't a standalone title. So I definitely wanted it to be standalone. I celebrated the fact that it wasn't going to be bundled in. I wanted it to be a standalone experience. I wanted it to be a bigger, more ambitious game. And I think that's what they aim for. And listen, if they haven't hit the mark, then they haven't hit the mark. Cancel it, maybe start again in 5 years. Be clear and upfront though. People deserve transparency since you already fucked it up by announcing it too early. So you may as well just finish it. But yeah, so
that's why you don't like games announced early.
I'll tell you, man. Listen, what has that done for you? All it does, year after year, people will just be disappointed. And then the worst part is, they're on my timeline, they're around me, going like, oh, where is it? I'm like, well, shut the fuck up about it. Why are you asking me? Why are you talking to other gamers? Do we know? But no, you want the fucking showcase out of nowhere, showing you games that are going to come in 5 years, so that 5 years from now, you can be like, oh, where are those games? Where are those games? Where's this game? Where's that game? People always like, where's Stellar Blades? Where's Stellar Blade? Guess what? They shouldn't have announced Stellar Blade. Maybe they should have announced it this year, so that you would have, like, hopefully you get it next year, you know? But no, everybody just wants, like, Sony to be like, oh, show me what's next. Even if what's next is coming in the next 6 years. Like, shut the fuck up about it. This is the exact situation you're gonna get. And the thing is, guess what? Developers need to cancel projects. It is a part of development. Some projects will fail, even from Naughty Dog, even with hundreds of $millions poured into them. Some things, at the end of the day, you build a bunch of systems that come together and they create something that is not fun. They create the Starfield of the world, okay? It's just not fun, and it turns out to be garbage. So if they need to put it on ice, if they need to cancel it, good. Don't release it to the public. People shouldn't pay for garbage. It doesn't matter which company creates it. If you think it's bad, don't put it out. But tell your audience, since you already came out and you fucked it up and you told them too early that you were making this thing when you still didn't even know what you were going to be making, go ahead and cancel it now and tell people.
No shit. Hey, all right, Project. Hey, what do you think about this? Potentially, factions potentially being put on ice. Were you looking forward to this?
I was hyped. I'm extremely curious whether or not I'd be engaged by it when I actually see the game is a different question. But I think if there was ever a multiplayer game in the modern environment that I thought was going in the right direction, it was this game. And unfortunately, Bungie had to come in and give their review, and they said no.
First of all, hold on. How do you even know that that's what happened? I feel like this is what people infer happened.
Well, that was based on reporting
from these insiders, right?
Well, okay. So again, like we've had the conversation before, I trust them.
I'm just saying. Where's the PlayStation? Where's the PlayStation with the switching disc, the Transformer PlayStation? It's not here, but it's been a little delayed. It's cool. It's fine. It's good. It's good. No, they're great. These insiders are always great. They get it wrong, but that's great because it's just been a little delayed. Oh, they just got it slightly off the mark. Oh, they were giving you the best information at the time. That's good. The track record is perfect. It's fucking great. We don't care. We don't count. We don't count when they get it wrong. That's fine. Cool. Good. That's what happened because it was reported by insiders.
Well, yeah. What I would say is I feel like it is a dangerous road to just go down the, well, you know what, they're all wrong and they're never right. Like, I'm just not doing that. Like,
that's sometimes right. That's sometimes right. I just wish it was an accurate scoreboard. Like, imagine a score where you and I are playing table tennis, and whenever you score, it counts. Whenever I score, it doesn't. You know, that's cool. That's cool. That's just an accurate representation of what happens. It's cool.
Well,
we only care when they're right. People are like Tom Henderson. Tom Henderson. Oh, he's got an amazing track record. He's got an amazing track record. He's the fucking Usain Bolt of insiders. He's got an amazing track. You should see him on the track. Look at his track record. Look at his track record. It's a world-class record. Inside the news at the fastest speed of light.
The Usain Bolt of track record of insiders.
Well, what can I say, man? Like, they have their, you know, people that they're in contact with, and those people tell them things, and guess what? You know, we have them telling us what they're hearing. So it literally is a game of telephone, but guess what? I'm willing to hear it.
Hey, Project, I'm going to be honest. Hey, Project, I'm going to say I hope the PS5 Pro rumor is real.
You still don't think it's real?
No, I changed my mind. Now I'm hoping.
Okay. He wants to put Xbox in the dirt. This is from a place. From a place of love. I want you to know that the only reason he wants it is to trash Xbox even more.
Yo, we already took out their minds. I want to crush their souls. All right.
Can I be real?
Yo, that shit will listen. I want it to happen because, oh my God, you have no idea how unhinged they're gonna get. Listen, imagine 2024, the PS5 Pro comes out. It's 19, 17, 18 T-flops. Do you know how insane that community is gonna get? They are gonna get so unhinged. Listen, it's gonna their true. Oh my God! Like you already saw what Mighty Keith has done for them. I don't know if you've been paying attention. He already made them look crazy.
That's been funny.
It's funny. They have no idea that they just keep looking worse and worse and worse. But with the PS5 Pro coming out, and oh my God, that community would just tear itself apart. And then Microsoft answers back with simply just the all digital version of Series X. Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. It will be so fucking funny, bro. Yo, I swear to God, if the Pro comes out, I'm buying it just for that. Just for that. Just to piss in their Cheerios.
So here let me just get some ammo here.
Jimmy!
For both sides, I guess. So if I was a Xbox defender to the core, what I would do is be like, okay, so that leak about the diskless Series X, that doesn't seem like too much of an upgrade. It's more of a, it's taking away the disk, it's upgrading the 2 terabytes of storage maybe, and giving you increased Wi-Fi. So this is like a Xbox One to Xbox One S type of upgrade, which is not what they're looking for. So if I were the Xbox guy and I'm seeing the writing on the wall about that, I'd be like, okay, well, Phil Spencer recently came out and said, haha, the plans have gotten even better. So, the plans are even better. So, holding out hope that that they're actually going to give you, a more powerful console that will surpass the PS5 Pro.
Hey, listen, man. I like your tactic. I like your tactic of taking on liars by bringing out an even bigger liar in Phil Spencer. That's actually good. I like that.
Okay. And then on the other side, and just to be real here, I'm forgetting the exact details of the reporting, but I want to say that when Tom Henderson's reporting, he might have said September was when the diskless new PS5 that will, have the option for a detachable disk drive would come out. Well, it's obviously past September now. That hasn't quite come to pass. Said there are some things going out there about like PS5 sales of like $50 off, like in the US. And so that could lead to very soon an announcement of that console coming, for this year. But I'm just
it's
gonna
not this
call
year.
It.
It's not this year. That I can tell you. I'm gonna tell you because the new consoles this year. No, that I could tell you is not gonna happen because they just announced the Spider-Man bundle with the basic, with the PS5 consoles we got now. They wouldn't do that. Let's say if they were to launch the Slim, even just the Slim, that would have been bundled with Spider-Man. So this is like a next year thing.
Okay, but
hey,
again,
I sent you a message on
let me say this
on Twitter. Can you put it up? Yeah, go ahead, put your card. Go ahead, man.
Yeah.
Go, so I didn't interrupt. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, while you're doing that, so out of fairness to Tom, it may very well have been true at one time Sony was planning for September of this year that the new PS5 model would be out. But obviously, plans can change. So, again, I
love the leeway we give them. I love it. I love it. We're so generous. So generous. I love it.
Look at M is stupid.
Here's the issue. You can't prove a negative. You can't prove a negative.
Yeah, that's my issue. That's literally my issue. That's the only reason I haven't demolished all of these insiders yet. So that's for me.
Why I would say it is not a smart. In fact, I'll even say it's a foolhardy path. Just say, well, just it's all up in the air. We have no idea. Like, no, there's reporting.
Yeah,
is it gonna guarantee that it's right every time? In the final analysis, no. But it's a lot better than nothing.
I would rather
Way
get
better
nothing.
than nothing.
I would rather get nothing. But in any case,
all right, suit yourself. But
yeah. Listen, man. To each their own. I understand it. In any case, can we turn to the screen there? Because can you click on what Christopher Dring? One of these. I don't know if he's an insider or if he tries to be.
He's an analyst for.
Oh, he's an analyst. Great. Can you show what this analyst analyzed? Can you give that for the people?
He says, so Eurogamer pushed out an article. It says Sony's live service pivot may not pay off Jim Ryan had once hoped, says industry insider. Christopher Dring replied, quote tweeting, saying, unfortunately, unless Sony builds out some multiplayer games and stronger revenue from its software business, it will struggle to grow significantly.
And can you put my reply to that? For the people?
And Extreme's reply is, unless the Earth spins on its axis, the sun will struggle to rise in certain parts of the world. There, just as insightful. Give me clicks or likes or engagement or whatever these dumbass statements are supposed to get.
Big facts.
Because this is the state of the journalism industry. So first of all, we have an insider that creates a quote that said, listen to the quote, it said, Jim Ryan's plans may not work out. I don't know. I guess. Cool. Insider. Such profound knowledge. Thank God we have someone on the inside to give us it may turn out. Maybe not. I don't know. Great. Yeah. Then there's an article, a whole article written on that statement. This is literally what we are being served. A whole ass article being turned into, it might work, it might not work. We don't know. That's a whole article. Then this analyst comes out and he's like, well, unless Sony makes more money, the business will struggle to make more money.
Exactly. Now, M is 1,000% right. But like he said, that's the state of journalism. You know, the days when journalists actually had integrity is over. And I honestly think when we found out as gamers, people from IGN, those freelance writers and journalists, they got paid $20 per article. I think that was the end of mainstream journalism. I think they decided, hey, these other guys are out here with these YouTube channels and their clickbaits and the trolling and stuff. These guys are hot shit. You know, they're getting all of these subs and all of these follows. Let's join those guys. And that's how we ended up with the Destins of the world. That's how we ended up with the Ryan McCaffreys and the so on and so on. It's just it literally is what it is. So you're not gonna find somebody. I mean, like M said, maybe not. Like, who's to know? Sony never said, "Hey, this is what we're gonna do," or "That's what we're gonna do," and never changed anything. For example, like that dude, that Takashi guy, who's always putting out this wrong information, saying that Sony said that they cut back the PSVR estimates because pre-orders wasn't selling well. Sony came out and said, we never said that. And matter of fact, now we find out that it's the number 8 highest selling accessory in the world.
It doesn't count. It doesn't count against the track record. It doesn't count. Those things, they don't count. Because these analysts, these insiders, like that guy, he's famous. He's world famous in the community for always being wrong. But you know what? Then these articles, they go ahead, they clip it, they make an entire article based around it, but then nobody gives them smoke after. Nobody. Also, Spira, can you go back? Can you go back to that article we just put there? I just want people to see how much drivel we are being fed. If you just go to the title, what does that even say? It says Sony's live service pivot, quote, may not pay off the way Jim Ryan had once hoped. They don't even tell you which way he had hoped it would go. So you don't even know. Jim Ryan could have hoped that he failed, and now it's turning out that it's a success. We don't know. It substantiates nothing. It has no substance. It literally is nothing. It's just a bunch of words that end up being more meaningless than the individual definitions.
I mean, but we could say I'm pretty sure he hoped that it's going to succeed. I don't think he's going to.
Yeah, you're pretty sure, P-Walk, but you don't know that, do you? and they don't tell you how much success he wanted.
Yeah,
I know, but I'm pretty
you
sure
don't know anything. You would think logically, you would infer that he would hope it's good. But you don't know what his target was. They don't tell you, oh, it was actually shared in an internal email that Jim Ryan wanted to make $10 million per month per game. That would be a target where we can be like, okay, we can have something of substance like that's a target.
If your argument is to the level of success, like whether it's going to be a Fortnite.
But what does he hope for? Like he doesn't just hope to like what does he hope for? We don't even know that. No, but we're going to create an entire article, and then a bunch of analysts are going to be like, well, actually, unless the state of PlayStation changes drastically when it comes to their live service titles, they actually would not be as successful as they could have been. No, we don't know what their success will be.
Like the fine line between
so vague.
But like having like
nothing to hold it to.
Yeah, like the fine line of whether you want to create something on the level of Division, or or break out with the next Fortnite.
Fortnite,
I get it. Yeah, I get it.
Which one is it? What are you hoping for? We don't even know what Jim Ryan had once hoped.
Yeah,
like we don't know nothing. It literally says nothing. And then they say may not pay off. No, sorry, JayDub. Yeah. May not pay off. What the fuck does may not mean? May not is it could also do. Like
exactly.
I mean, it could. And the thing is, they will have credit no matter which way it goes.
Hit the like button.
If it doesn't work out, they're gonna be like, yeah, we told you it may not have paid off. Well, there you go. There you go. There you go. And then if it does work out to be bigger than Fortnite and Call of Duty combined, they'd be like, indeed, we told you it may not have paid off, but in there was always the implication that it could have paid off. Therefore, we were right anyway.
Yeah. Well, and not only that article, right? You got the whole Last of Us multiplayer spinoff reportedly, right, on ice after layoffs. After layoffs, what layoffs did they have? They laid off 25 contractors, right? So my thing is reportedly, well, it's for all of these articles are falling around the same thing, right? It's all hearsay, but based on who? Like, did this come from Sony? Did this come? It's like it doesn't matter. They laid off 25 people, even though they were contractors, right? And contractors, and then now there's another article saying, oh, Naughty Dog didn't pay these guys severance and all this stuff. Well, they were contractors. They're fucking contractors, right?
Contractors
you don't have
severance.
To pay them benefits. Yes. After a project winds down or after you no longer need them for certain things, these people go. That's just normal. But that's just, again, that's leading to M's point. Like, there's no accountability for what these guys say. And I fall back on the fact that these guys are doing whatever they can to get as much revenue and clicks as possible, because I mean, you can only put so many $20 articles out a day, right? So
for $20,
this drives traffic to their personal channel. This drives traffic to their sites and stuff. And it, no matter how much they cry and whine about the console wars and shit, all of them are a bunch of fucking fanboys. They're a bunch of fake neutrals. They're all clout chasers, and it is what it is. They just hide behind that. Oh, well, I work for this company, so I'm legit. It's like, no, you're not. You're doing the same shit I do. I fucking make up shit out of my ass fucking every morning, right? Just to see what's cracking on Twitter, and it fucking blows up. You're trying to do the exact same thing I do. I don't work for any publication. I never claim that, this badge stand behind me for what I say or whatever. I'm here to crack fucking jokes. Now, you're standing behind a multi-million-dollar corporation saying, okay, I stand on this, and again, they never have the retractions. They never. It's just the state of journalism. Like, that's why I don't trust any journalist. They're all on the fucking same level as me. They're all fucking trolls, if you ask me. And it is what it is.
That's the truth right there. That is the truth right there. Yeah. The truth is, guys, any of you in there could say exactly what these insiders say with just as much level of credibility, because they say nothing. They literally always have these conditional terms like, hey, it may not work out. Sony could do something. Sony has in plans to do something. And then when it doesn't work out, when it just goes wildly differently, they'll be like, well, we told you it could happen. Well, it was always possible that we actually could have turned out the other way. Remember, wasn't it like I don't know if it was Christopher Dring, but I know that it was definitely one of them that was like, I can't wait to see the 30% power delta between the Xbox and the PS5.
Yeah, that was.
And these people that's. Do you
I think that was Tom Henderson.
Yeah.
I think that was
Tom Henderson.
Colt did that. Colt did that. Tom Henderson,
and then the other guy that used to work for Microsoft, not Major Nelson, but that other guy.
It started with an A.
Albert Pinello.
Albert Pinello, yeah.
Albert Pinello.
And then when it doesn't work out, they just get to stay in the community. They just literally get to keep lying. And Tom Henderson is the same person that told you about this whole convertible PlayStation coming this year. But now he's like, oh, well, I've heard it could be a little late. Really?
Exactly.
How fucking convenient. How fucking convenient that it didn't happen. And now you're telling us that it's happening late. You didn't come back in July and be like, hey, guys, remember how I said September? Nah, it's not happening. You didn't come back in August and was like, nah, not happening. It's at the end of September that you're like, hey, guys, hey, listen. Remember how I said September? Turns out it's going to be late. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's great. It's great. This is like if you're getting your pizza delivered and they're like, oh, it's going to be there in 15 minutes. And then 5 hours later, they're like, hey, listen, remember how we said it's going to happen 4 hours and 45 minutes ago? Yeah, turns out we're stuck in a little bit of traffic. We'll get you eventually.
Yeah, and that's why I take all of this shit as a grain of salt. I don't even reply to any of it. I just say, all right, let me screenshot this shit and we'll see. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, I'm gonna be there with that screenshot, ready to poke fun and say, hey, what happened to this? What happened to that? And here's the thing about it. Because Sony is being so quiet and because they hadn't said anything about their first party and about their decisions on games as a service. I mean, they haven't even put out a single games as a service games.
That's what makes it. That's what's making it kind of tough and rough, right? Because this was announced in 2019 when they telling people a year before The Last of Us 2 came out that the multiplayer was dropped and they were going for this. But the fact that, I mean, we just had what was it? The Last of Us Day, whatever the fuck it's called. I'm like, why do we even have a day dedicated to The Last of Us? It's like, doesn't make sense, especially when nothing game related gets announced.
But you know what's crazy, Puertorock?
Then you got
they have been having that same The Last of Us Day for quite a long time.
Yeah, I'm like, what's the point?
For years. For years, I know it's just for whatever, for their fans or whatever. But it's just, man, it's just
what
crazy.
Do they talk like artwork and book bags and lunch boxes? Like, bro, you know what I'm saying?
It's a cult following. It's just a cult following. You know,
I would say specific for Naughty Dog. Like we know based on their pedigree in the past, they did amazing things, but they're really looking stupid this gen so far. I mean, we're already, like, by this point in time, we already would have had on the PlayStation 4, you know, Uncharted 4 already came out, and that shit was a banger, right? That shit already came, and it had multiplayer, all that stuff and stuff like that. But right now, like it's just, I don't know what it is. They just haven't done shit this gen so far.
This has happened before though, right? It goes back to
not with Naughty Dog.
No. What I'm saying, not Naughty Dog. I'm just saying, just Sony in general is Sony gets quiet. All the bad rumors come out. Oh, I heard sales for the PS5. It's not looking too good. It's a grim outlook. Oh, the PlayStation VR. They're cutting back projections and all of this shit. The DualSense controller. I heard it wasn't selling. It's not going to sell. So they cut back. They do this every time with every Sony product or everything, and the shit always comes out to prove them wrong. But they still do it no matter what. They still fucking do it, right?
Oh, no, so that I agree. But when I'm talking about like the accomplishment, like Naughty Dog really hasn't done anything. Like, I got it, The Last of Us 1 remake, I got it, but they haven't really. It's 2024.
I'm gonna need you to fall back. I'm gonna need you to fall back on.
Yeah, no. Okay.
They released the best game in video game history in The Last of Us Part 2 in 2020.
No, that's been 2.5 years ago.
Relax.
That's been 2.5 years ago.
Chill.
Well, hold up.
They get 18 more months of leeway.
Hold up. Listen. Insomniac released Spider-Man in 2018. Miles Morales in 2020, launch in time. The following year, Ratchet and Clank.
2 years.
And now they're about to bring Spider-Man 2.
And guess what?
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2 is no Last of Us Part 2. Relax.
You know what I'm saying?
There's levels to this.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro.
Spider-Man 2 is a game you're gonna play for a weekend. All right. The Last of Us Part 2 is a game that will play you for the next 5 years.
You can't, bro.
To be fair,
that's just getting ridiculous.
To be fair though, Puertorock, think about it this way.
They haven't really. They just haven't done anything.
No, listen.
I'm not gonna say anything.
If Ghost of Tsushima 2 was announced, you will have something.
They launched The Last of Us 1 way back in 2013. They didn't release another game until 2020. That was 7 years. So for you to say they just literally did nothing.
Who?
Not at all.
You're forgetting Uncharted 4. You're forgetting Uncharted 4.
You didn't play Uncharted 4?
What do you mean?
Okay,
so
that was this is Uncharted 4.
But why you gotta fucking?
Okay.
Why you gotta fucking? You stumble mid-step.
Listen, in fact, in 2016, 3 years.
2016. Okay.
Yeah, but it's been 4 years.
And on top of that, hold on. On top of that,
you see my point?
They launched The Last of Us on 2013. Then they did the remaster in 2014. Then they launched Uncharted 4 in 2016.
Well, we already had the remake, which is better than the remaster. I'm saying within
last year you had 2 remakes.
Within the first 3 years of PlayStation, we finally got Uncharted 4. In fact, that was one of the games that finally got PlayStation going.
Yes,
and that was early 2016.
You're right.
And guess what? Hey, P1,
right.
when they release the next game next year, for my inside sources, they'll release the next game next year.
3 years.
The PlayStation 5 will finally get going.
We already passed 3 years.
No. First of all, 2 things.
This generation started in November of 2020.
All right, let's do
JayDub, tag me. First of all, let me handle this real quick. First of all, okay, I'm gonna need you to have some respect, P-Rock. Okay, The Last of Us Part 2 is a far greater video game than Spider-Man will ever be. Relax, okay. We're not gonna judge them on the same scale as Insomniac. All right. First of all, second of all, listen. Now it's a 4-year timeline. It is. Uncharted 4 to The Last of Us Part 2. That was 4 years. That's the new medium now. So until 2024 finishes, they have all of the leeway and all of the grace. Okay. If in 2025 they are not releasing something within the first quarter, I'm right there with you. I'm with you. But until then, you don't step up to the master like that. Okay. Insomniac are cool.
You know what it is. They haven't said anything. That's and I think that's what Puertorock is talking about, is really just the mere fact that none of their first party studios have showed their hands, right? If they showed their hands, I think people would shut up. You wouldn't care if that game, made 2-year mark or the 3-year mark, right?
I mean, listen. They were going to release Factions this year, but apparently, according to Insider,
they were not going to release Factions this year.
Blame Bungie.
Okay, right here, PS4 in 2013 launched. 2014, 2015.
I like the way you think we can read that.
2016, that's why I'm pointing it. 2013, the console launched. 2014, 2015, 2016, we're playing Uncharted 4. Now, 2020 launch. 2021, nothing. 2022, nothing. 2023, still nothing. Nothing.
There was COVID. I don't know if you remember that, but COVID wasn't there in 2013.
No, okay, listen. Then why Insomniac are gods then? Because how the fuck are they doing all this shit?
Listen. Insomniac are making...
They're a workhorse.
They're making AAA tier games, okay? Naughty Dog makes S tier games, okay?
Okay, man.
That is true.
Relax. It takes more work.
Relax. Relax. Come on. Even Microsoft themselves said that with The Last of Us 2, they've seen nothing like it, and it will probably never be done ever again by anybody else.
Relax.
Let me tell you,
Microsoft said that themselves.
Let me help you out.
Spider-Man. People are like, Batman Arkham was better. Okay, it has competitors. It has peers. The Last of Us 2 is peerless. Relax.
Like they say, every Naughty Dog game is a GOTY.
Let me help you out.
Every Naughty Dog game wins Game of the Year.
Let me help you out. Even Mike Tyson lost.
And listen, if in 2024 they don't release anything, I'm with you. I'm with you. But I'll just have one more year in me. I have one more year.
Listen, you don't have a choice, Extreme. You don't have a choice but to wait till 2024. You were talking like there's still time in December. You don't have a choice. If 2024, yeah, no shit. There's nothing in between 2020.
Listen. It was meant to arrive. It's just a little late.
Maybe in
My
Australia,
inside sources told me.
Maybe in Australia you got 6 extra months. I don't know. I don't know. The calendar works different down there. There's nothing else. We don't have a choice.
It's a 4-year dev cycle, and there was COVID. Relax. Don't be coming after Naughty Dog. I hate it when people are like, "Oh, Insomniac is the best now." I'm like, shut the fuck up. They haven't made The Last of Us Part 2 yet. Relax.
I'm telling you.
It's like when people are like, "Oh, Ghost of Tsushima is better than The Last of Us." I'm like, dude, fall back. Why you put Jin Sakai against
Right now, Naughty Dog's gonna come see. We helped out PlayStation, and Insomniac's gonna be like, yeah, after we sold 50-60 million units.
And you know what they'll do? They'll sell 49 million more. That's what they'll do by themselves.
Like that.
That's what they'll do.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what they'll do.
No. But seriously, let me ask you this, Puertorock.
But here's the thing. Here's the problem. Wait.
Naughty Dog is gonna. Do you think next year Naughty Dog's gonna release something?
I don't think they're gonna release anything. I'm just asking
your personal opinion.
I don't think they're gonna release anything next year. What would they have ready?
They'll release something next year.
Think about it. Let me put it this way. The new IP started after they finished The Last of Us 2. So if you're going to buy a 4 or 5 year dev cycle,
it's right on time.
I don't think it's right on time.
Right on time.
And then on top of that, you got COVID, which delayed it. That's one, right? Then
so you're with me.
Then on top of that, the whole question is, do we think we're gonna have something next year? Number one,
definitely.
No, top the COVID. Then number two, Neil Druckmann spent time directing the show. So he wasn't even supervising.
He's not the entire studio, man. He's got other people.
No.
Besides, they're going to create The Last of Us Part 2 remake on PS5.
We need the whole...
Cory Barlog didn't do Ragnarok. We still love that, right? Cory Barlog didn't do Ragnarok.
There you go.
Yeah, he was working on another project.
But listen, he actually told us, hey, this guy's in charge. He's doing it. Neil Druckmann didn't do that. He didn't say, hey, for the next project, trust on this guy. Cory Barlog even put on Twitter, hey, this is the new guy. And then when they bashed him, right, because they went at him, Cory Barlog doubled down and be like, you have no idea what's coming. This game's in good hands. At least we knew, okay? Cory Barlog said, hey, you got to do Ragnarok because chances are I got new shit to do.
Yeah,
Neil Druckmann,
you just confirmed.
We don't know nothing.
What I already said.
We don't know nothing.
Listen.
What I said earlier. The only reason
that
this is even a topic is because Sony's first-party studios have been so quiet; they haven't said anything.
I know, and
so
I agree.
And Naughty Dog game is coming
but
your
then
way
when we do hear
2024.
and then when we do hear something, it's some crazy shit. We hear more crazy shit than good shit.
Pure. This is the calm before the storm. Relax. You're about to be served. No. Relax.
The calm before the storm.
Yeah, I mean, what it is, and what it is, it goes
feels
back
like
to
the storm is here. I want some calm.
I want peace.
Give me
I'm married to half Dominican.
I don't want peace. I
want chaos.
Problems. I want problems. All the time, like that. Yeah, Naughty Dog's giving it to me, bro. They're giving me all the problems, all the time. Listen. We could have confidence, but it would really suck if they fumbled the bag this gen. Because I would really feel bad for that studio. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. I just hope
it's impossible.
I just hope they didn't do an Icarus moment where they went too far.
You know how impossible that would be.
Right?
I just hope they don't go Icarus.
Puertorock. That would be like saying that Xbox would ruin Halo. That's impossible. It's the premier
That's what I'm afraid of. That's what I'm afraid of, man. Could you
imagine if they ruined Halo? Could you imagine? That would be crazy.
That's what I'm afraid of.
That would be crazy. They have a whole studio created for Halo.
If we lose our way with Halo, we lose our way with Xbox.
That's exactly what will happen.
That's what happened.
Imagine if they created like a garbage Halo game. That would be unbelievable.
Man, that's what I'm afraid of, man. Wait, let me hit up the super chat. We're gonna shout out to Donnell Brown. Thank you so much. He's been a member for 18 months. He's been part of the fam. Thank you. Even though he's been caving in my head with my Giants. And of course, Here's his chat. Shaking my head. NYG failed Daniel Jones. No online or wide receivers. Shaking my head. Bro, I don't think I ever seen a football game where a team got 11 sacks. I never seen that. Only Madden. I only play Madden and get 11 sacks. I never seen a real life professional football team actually get 11 sacks. They made them, Giants made them dudes look like the 85 Bears, bro. That shit was, oh my God. Skip to my Tridash. He says, PS Portal selling out, P-Rock. You owe me some money. Wait, what? We made a bet on PS Portal? I ain't making no goddamn bet on no Portal. Let me see. Skip to my Tridash. Stop making excuses for Naughty Dog. Insomniac is better. Oh, shit. He says ND is better. They're the new king. Oh,
Insomniac is better? Hey, you guys need to fall back. Relax.
He said
Insomniac is like the bishop or the knight on the chessboard. Naughty Dog is the queen. Relax. He said it took the crown. That's it. You know what I'm saying? He says I'm the captain. Insomniac's looking at Naughty Dog. I'm the captain now. Insomniac is coming to you with an IP they didn't even make. Relax.
Shattered Glass 23. He says The Last of Us don't care for story or new characters. OG Last of Us, Spidey and Miles, Spidey 2, Ghost of Tsushima, God of War, and Uncharted all day. Spidey gameplay addictive. Oh, you know it. Oh,
of course. You want more addictive? Last of Us.
Shit. I mean, the game is outstanding though. But this right here, look at this, bro. Woo! Yo, I see. I took off the sound because I don't want to get, flagged or whatever, or demonetized or whatever weird shit. You know what I'm saying? So we just get the visuals. Oh shit, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, all right. Hey, so the last thing I want to make, public service announcement. These concubines are out there spoiling games. Even it got so bad. Even Andrea Concubinini, she even started spoiling games. I didn't think she was gonna stoop that low. I knew she was an Xbox fanboy. Listen, I'm gonna say she. Don't bother me. I'm not into that woke, anti-woke, whatever. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't think Andrea was gonna stoop that low. She did. She started spoiling Spider-Man. The pressure got to her. You know, with Starfield flapping, with Star Tile flapping.
Mm-hmm.
The pressure got, so she starts crashed. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, be out there. This probably, in fact, this one's really good. Let me show you what you can do to protect this, to protect your timeline if you don't want your game spoiled. And I saw this one, I'm like, wait a minute, this one's really good. Go to your settings and just do all this. You do this, you're good. Mute notifications from people that you don't follow, who don't follow you, with a new account, who have a default profile photo, who haven't confirmed their email, who haven't confirmed their phone number. Because a lot of these are new accounts and trolls and stuff like that. That is excellent. So besides muting words, you do all that, your timeline is going to be good. Your timeline is going to be real good and stuff like that. But here's the question I want to ask you, right? Besides just this. So we all know Insomniac Sony pushed out review copies. So these leaks are coming from whoever got these review copies. Now, here's the thing. Did these leaks screw it up for small content creators? Because I was surprised at some of the people who got review copies. When I saw a review copy and be like, yeah, I got my copy review out, I'm like, not hating. I was just surprised because they didn't have a big presence. You look at their channel, they don't have a lot of views. I'm like, you know what? Go ahead. Hopefully this blows you up and you get something. But do you think this can screw over? And I feel bad because do you think this can screw over the small content creator? Because if anyone's going to get blamed, most likely it's not going to be the accounts with 200, 300, 400, 500, 1 million subscribers. It's going to be the ones that got copies and they have like 4,000 subscribers. You know?
Yep.
Why do you feel about that? Do these fanboys, do they not realize you potentially, because I think James Stevens or somebody mentioned that this leak came from one of these review copies, so you guys got to be careful who you give them to. Well, it's almost impossible, right? To really pin it down. So all you can do is make an assumption. And the first people I think they're gonna go after is the smaller content creator, unless they're like they know them, like guys who probably they already affiliated with, but like all the new content, small channel content creators that finally got a shot and finally got their copy for the first time, they're not gonna get another game again. I think those guys are gonna be the first ones to be like, yeah. Absolutely. What do you guys think?
I think you're 100% right. You know, when you are just starting to kind of make your way in any industry, kind of getting that first big break, you know, in this case, it's in the form of a major title that people are going to be interested in. To be able to put it alongside the IGNs and everything and be part of that kind of like, you know, algorithm wave and everything like that. That's a big deal if you're trying to create content for your channel. Mm-hmm. So the fact that there's some bad actors out there, it's almost like you leave these marketing agencies with no choice, but you go with the people that they know are not going to do that. So that means that people that they know historically that they've worked with, which means that they might be bigger now, or we just big companies that will never risk it because then, you know, you could sue them and everything like that. So it makes it harder for people coming out behind you to also get those opportunities in the future, because Sony certainly doesn't want a Last of Us Part 2 situation all over again. You know, so, and you know, the next Naughty Dog game is going to have, you know, some crazy, you know, kind of plot twist device that's going to upset people because that's what they do, because they're the best.
It's gonna have more golf clubs, more golf clubs.
Hey, listen. I think the first trailer should literally be Abby on the golf course. That should be the opening shot.
That should. Oh, hey Jay, what do you think about this?
And then just to fuck people up, it should be Ellie carrying her bag of golf clubs.
Oh, that would be funny. Oh, that should be hilarious. Oh man. And then she grabs one of the golf clubs. She'd be like, "I think, is this blood?"
She hands it to her. She's like, "You've used this one before, haven't you?"
Oh man. Shout out to Shadow Glass again. He goes first. The Last of Us amazing. Didn't like new characters in 2. Okay.
Oh well.
What is a mixed bag? Hey, JayDub, what do you think, man? Is he up? Is he gone? He went for a bathroom break?
I think it's like a family, you know.
All right. Hey, man, 370, get up in there, hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button if you want that sazon, you know. But I just thought about that, you know. But ultimately, man, just like anything else, and I said it for Starfield. In pretty any game, man. Like, yo, keep the console war in the bounds of the console war. To me, the people who leak... So this is the reality. The people who are spoiling the games, I personally think, you know, you got a little, you know, something's wrong in your head. And emotionally, you shouldn't be in the console war. Like, you know, if you're eager to ruin experiences for other gamers, and that's the thing you want to do... You kind of have things, there's inner things in your mind and in your body that's not going right, you know, because I'll talk shit all day, every day, but I'm not going to spoil, ruin stuff, you know, do stuff. I'm not going to go out there, take advantage of the community, take their money, stuff like that. I'm not even going to, you know, that's just being a scumbag, right? Definitely not going to say some racist shit, you know, to people, you know. There's just a lot of scumbaggery going on, like real life emotional scumbaggery, right? People get mad at me just simply me saying Xbox is dog shit. But apparently you could be racist, you can spoil games for people, and everybody is like, well, it happened because, like, what? Like, what the hell are we doing here? You understand what I'm saying? So that's just, if you out there spoiling games, you got issues. You're on the spectrum, bro. Like, things, just get out of the gaming community. Just get out of here. Like, you're gonna console war talk shit, then, you know, console war is like, it's pretty much a game of your mama jokes. That's really all it's supposed to be. Who has the better your mama jokes? You know? 100%. That's it. It's not supposed to be anything more than that. It's just snaps, who has the best witty comebacks, things like that. But going out of your way to spoil games, you actually put energy into creating new accounts, you got issues. Y'all dudes, y'all gotta work on things in your life and stuff like that, because it's ultimately crazy, you know. And again, not only do you spoil the games, and granted, some people, they'll get over it, right? Because at the end of the day, even if you got the game spoiled, right, when you play it though, it's still amazing, because the gameplay part of that aspect is still amazing, right? But again,
it's about the gameplay.
Yeah, but you potentially, and I'm glad you're back, JayDub, because I want to ask you, and I'll make the point again.
Mm-hmm.
These leaks probably came from the people who got review copies, most likely, right? So
Absolutely.
What do you think that because of these leaks, they potentially ruined the chance? You know, because there was a whole bunch of new content creators, small channel content creators that got copies, and even I was surprised they got them, right? But if the leak is a result of somebody within who got review copies and they provided a copy to people so they could leak it, could this potentially mean that Sony's like, you know what, these new upcoming content creators, we can't trust them unless you're already affiliated with us or a big channel, you ain't getting a new copy no more from us. Like this shit, what do you think about this potentially ruining things for new content creators, small channels that finally got their shot and now somebody screwed it up for them?
You know what? It really sucks from that point of view because everybody knows that Sony, they don't really, they have a history of not really giving out review codes and stuff like that. They keep their circles very small. And so now that they kind of open the gates and let some more people in there, of course, you got the fanboys, you got, that's going to get in there. You got the, I ain't calling no names, but the same people I was talking about earlier, the people that's getting the $20 articles, they're going to clout chase and give it to their friends and stuff like that. And, or just kind of leak to stuff, people that don't care. It sucks, but I can see Sony going back to what they do best with their cubby hole, saying, all right, well, y'all want to do this? All right, we're going to go back to doing things the old-fashioned way. Nobody getting a code but, Jeff Keighley. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
like,
it's...
Like this dude, the one who really surprised me, but good on him for getting it, Coffee.
Yeah.
He got a review copy from PlayStation Canada. And I was like, oh shit, good on him, bro. You understand what I'm saying? So like you said,
that's the same Kofi.
That's the one who started the Puddle Gate. That's what made it
he's
funny.
The Puddle Gate guy.
That was the irony, right?
Yeah.
That the guy who did the Puddle Gate talking shit about Spider-Man 2018 got a review copy for Spider-Man 2. But I'm like, good, good for his channel. I guess he's doing things
but to be fair, Puertorock,
who's this Kofi guy?
all of that slander from there actually worked in. All of that actually worked in. It works in Sony's favor, right? Because the stuff that guys focus on, they like Insomniac. They go up and beyond, right, to overcome any of the negativity, right? You might see some missing puddle spars here or there, and they'll go after the fact. After they hear that, they'll add like 50 more puddles, right? Here's a puddle. So it's some games, and I'm a thorough advocate of. Great games are just hater proof. No matter how much you hate a game, if it's a great game, it's a good fucking game. It don't matter. It don't matter if they spoil it. None of that shit matters. They tried to spoil The Last of Us 2, right? They tried to say Abby remember that whole thing? She's trans and all kind of stuff. They tried to, So it's a great game is fucking hater proof. It just is. Yeah. So I just tell the developers to fucking get good. Put out a great product that's hater proof and just keep it pushing. You're not gonna stop. Haters don't sleep. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be up 24 hours a day. You just got to make sure that your shit is rock solid to where all of the good stuff will outweigh the bad stuff from whatever haters. Remember the whole Miles Morales, the swagger of a black, the exaggerated swagger of a black. I mean, these guys really tried to shit on that game so bad. They was just looking for anything, any little small smidget of anything to hate on pretty much every. Remember the God of War 2018 didn't have a dump button, right? Oh, Ragnarok, the Dad of War and the Atreus, the boy, he won't shut up. He talks too much. Again, with Sony games, you really have to go out of your way and nitpick stuff to you got to almost fabricate stuff to turn into a negative.
Yeah.
But on the counter side, from the Xbox side, it's like you have to literally exaggerate having fun with their games just to fucking try to save face. And so that's why I think Spider-Man will be okay. It doesn't matter if it's spoiled or not.
No, but I mean, it's
going to look amazing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Even the spoil, because they did it with 2018, they did it with Ragnarok.
Yeah.
So spoil. But I think in this case, the only thing that's different about this case was this game was being pushed out to a lot of content creators, small channels, and I put Coffee A Extreme. He's on the screen, and I'm like, oh shit! I'm like, oh shit! Good on him.
He's the guy that started Puddle Gate?
What happened? Yeah, he started Puddlegate. He started Puddlegate.
Yeah, he started at Puddlegate.
He started Puddlegate, right? But but I'm like, and then like I saw others got review copies, and then I looked at their channel. They have like 2,000 subscribers and stuff. But I'm like, yo, that's cool because this could propel and get people started. But now with the leak, I can't imagine Sony not revising or revisiting their decision. And if they do, it's going to be the smaller content creators that's going to get hit up first.
Yep.
Right? Because they're going to assume it came from these new guys. One of these new guys did it. Because all the other guys with 1 million subscribers, 500K, this never happened before. But now, you know what I'm saying? So it's just pretty shameful that, that's how it is. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. I just wanted to leave that off. Let me get up to the final super chats.
I have an addendum.
You have an addendum? Okay, so let me do the super chats and we'll hit up your addendum. We got J Rowe. Says everybody forgetting the scalpers problem we had at PS5 launch. All right, yeah, that's true. That was a big deal, bro. That shit was bad, bro. We got Raji. I can't pronounce your first name, my brother. I'm so sorry. Don't forget that video game writer strike delay. Ooh, is that official? The video game writer strike? That shit's happening? I haven't paid attention.
That's your country. I don't know.
So.
Oh, that's my country. That's your trash ass country. He said that's your trash ass. I know the movie.
It wouldn't change anything.
Okay. All right. And
it wouldn't change anything.
And Raji said, I meant to say that the SAG video game actors could strike, and that could cause delays in the release of The Last of Us Part 3 and many other games. True, if they're using the actors, yeah. If that's all part of the... Yeah. Okay, you know what?
Well, here's the downside, Puertorock. Here's the downside. These guys got to be very careful because with this whole fucking AI shit going on, they could easily replace those guys with that stuff because all of this new stuff, man. You're like, I don't know. It's gonna be a crazy future, man. A crazy near future.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for the super chats, man. You guys are awesome. Hey, so hit the like button. I would truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. We got 369. Oh shit. We got sexual deviance as concurrent viewers.
Shit.
Oh shit.
There's an active shooter at Morgan State University.
Oh my god.
Baltimore.
Damn. Are gonna end.
Yep.
All right.
It's crazy.
What's your addendum?
Yo, hit the like for this addendum, people. All right, here's the addendum. Is 30 hours too short for Spider-Man 2?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Would I love more? Of course, but I don't. I seen that argument. That's a great argument. Listen, at the end of the day, it's the quality of the game that matters, not the time. Because you could play a game that's 100 hours and it's complete trash and it doesn't make it good. You know? Yeah, remember that thing Cole Eastwood said? God of War would be a great.
Remember that? Crackdown 3 and only 8 hours on God of War.
He said God of War would be a great 12-hour excitement, but I'm gonna put in hundreds of hours into Crackdown 3. That dude put in like 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? So that whole hours thing, 30 hours, like come on now.
Mm-hmm. Yo, so just for full context, apparently the game is supposed to be about 17 hours for the main story and 35 hours ish for 100% completionist run. Yeah. So that's the context for the people.
I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you play 12 hours a day, sure, you might get through that game in 3 days. If you're gonna break night and just zone out, then people are like, oh yeah, I beat it in 3 days, in platinum in 3 days. All right, let's do the math. What was it? 35 hours total? What was it?
Mm-hmm.
So if you beat the game in 3 days, you're literally playing 12-hour shifts per day. Yeah. Maybe even more.
I have a question for chat.
Now you're telling then think about it. Movies don't even do that. Like you go to a movie theater, you're paying $20 for a ticket for a 2-hour movie.
Exactly. Yep.
Yo,
it's all cap. It's all cap.
I have a question for the chat. I want the TTP. That is the time to platinum. Okay, not just finish the game, not 100% because 100% usually is more than the platinum, but the time to platinum. How many hours should it take that you guys will be satisfied with to platinum a game? So I'm gonna give you 3 options. All right, I'm gonna give 30 hours, 50 hours, or 80 plus hours. Time to platinum. What should we expect? As people, what is your TTP? People vote. You have 30, 50, or 80 plus. Just pick one of those options.
For me, I want 30.
I can create a pose.
I'll tell you. For me, I say 30 because if I'm gonna do a platinum, I want it as fast as possible.
Yo, I'm at the 30 mark as well. I want to platinum a game in 30, and then if I want to play more, then just let me play more. I'll play because I want to. I don't want to play chasing a platinum for 20 more hours.
Yeah, that's.
I see some people in the 50s in there. I see some 50s. You know, I guess time to platinum. You can't choose.
I'm gonna say this.
You can't choose what the platinum is gonna be. Okay.
So for me,
just time to platinum on average.
So for me, I don't mind 30 hours. I don't even mind 20-hour games because the truth is, I like to move on to the next game. I want to experience a new game. I want to. I don't want to be stuck on the same game forever. I want to move on. I want it to end, and I want to be done, and I want to get a new game. I want to experience. I don't have much time on this planet, so I want to experience as much gaming as possible. I don't want to play Fortnite with the same 10-year-olds for 2,000 hours. Like, no. I want to move on. Like, if I were to take 2,000 hours, I'm going to split it up with hundreds and hundreds of games. I want different experience. I want just as much game, content as possible. So I don't mind 20, 30-hour games. That move on. I think I played Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds wasn't that long. It was like 15, 16 hours, 17 hours. Move on. Yeah. Like I'm playing Harry Potter. I already put in over 40 hours. I'm like, God damn, and I just learned a new spell. And I just learned another spell. I'm like, shit. Luckily, I love it. Luckily, I love it. If I didn't love it, I probably would have already been like, man, this is taking too long. But I would have shoved it already. But I love it. So... But still, I mean, I can understand. If it's a game you absolutely love, I could maybe understand the 100 hours if you absolutely love it. But for the most part, I'm cool with 20, 30-hour games. Boom. Play it, experience it, love it. Now give me another game.
Yeah.
I need to. The beast got to be fed.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I beat F1. I beat Final Fantasy 16, F1 2023, and Red Matter 2 in VR. And after I beat Final Fantasy 16, which I mean I may have put in about 50-something hours, 54 hours or something like that, I was ready to take a break on those long fucking games that just kind of keep going. Because I started messing with the VR, right? Something I can jump in and jump out. Because for people to sit down for 4 hours, 3 hours, and just hours and hours and hours on one game, and just kind of grind it out and just keep doing that. It's just like fuck. And then you jump into another game. It's like I need to be active, man. I need to fucking get up and go outside, go do something. So if I go through 100-hour game, rest assured the next 2 games that I play after that are gonna be these little small mini type games or something I can jump in and jump out until I catch my breath again to be able to fucking do that. So I'm a big proponent. Not every game has to be fucking 100 hours, man. Like if a game is great, even if it's 5, 6, 7 hours, but it's a great game. It was very filling, just like Red Matter 2. Great fucking game. It looked great. Seafood. Exactly. Seafood.
And I loved it.
Exactly. Stuff like that. There's nothing wrong with that. Not everything has to be fucking 80 hours.
Yeah.
And then I jumped into Baldur's Gate 3, right? Another big long game. So it's like, I took a break on that because it's like, fuck, like I'm juggling like 5 games. Yeah. And it's like each one of these games are fucking 100-hour games. Like, come on. Yeah,
I can never understand how people manage to juggle games. For me, games are like books. I can't read more than 2 books at a time. I'll get lost in the pages. I'm
the same way.
I'm
juggling. You juggle
2 book games.
You juggling?
Max.
You juggling, dog? You juggling?
Now listen, I will, because the way I game, I'll be on my PS5 for maybe 3 hours. Let's say when I play Final Fantasy or Baldur's Gate, I'll do that. I'll jump on the Switch and just kick my feet back, play some Mario or something like that. Yeah, then I'm on the Rogue Ally. I might jump on the PC. Then I'll run Gran Turismo. Yeah, so I'm maybe I'm ADD or something, but like it takes a game really has to get me like the Naughty Dog games, the God of Wars and Zeldas and stuff like that. They get me enthralled where I'll just stick with that one game until it's done because I can't wait. Final Fantasy 16 had me like that. I couldn't wait to see what was going next. But other than that, other games, I just jump in and jump out, jump in and jump out. You know.
Yeah,
right.
I don't know. I don't know how you guys do that. For me, I cannot. Once I start a game,
no, don't say you guys.
switching.
I'm the same way. Like once I start a game,
switching.
I play it to finish. And sometimes like
I don't.
Like that's just me, because sometimes like for example, I had to put a pause on Harry Potter, on Hogwarts, and then I started playing, I played Final Fantasy, and I think I played another game I played Dead Space Remake. When I went back to Hogwarts, I forgot like how to play it.
Yep.
I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
I gotta remember, and that's why I hate stopping games, especially
Same,
like I'll tell you, this is now, like right now, I have yet to start Elden Ring yet. I haven't started because there was one time, I think it was Dark Souls 2, I started playing it and then I paused and I went back to it. Oh my god, it was terrible because I completely forgot everything, man, and I was already like knee deep into it. I was like, fuck, man. And I said, I will never do that again. Once I start a Souls game, I'm just not stopping until I beat it. So, and every time I was going to start Elden Ring, something else came up. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to put a pause. So I'm like, fuck, man. So after Spider-Man, I'm going to go maybe start playing Elden Ring or whatever. Because
until that little game comes in February. There you go.
No, Final Fantasy comes out. Final Fantasy.
Oh, yeah, you're never playing that.
I'm going to beat it. I'm going to beat that shit. I'm going to beat that shit.
It's going to be on PS Plus Extra by the time you beat it.
I'm going to beat that shit. I'm going to beat that sucker. I'm just going to go straight to the end boss, and that's it. Screw everything. Screw every other boss. That's it.
You're going to run there like it's Ganon. Just going to go right there.
That's it.
Hey, P-Rock, did you see so FIFA, well, it's not FIFA this year, it's FC24.
It's football.
Yeah, football club, EA's football club. 70% was sold on PlayStation, 20% on Xbox, and 9% on Switch. When it comes to that game.
What are
you looking at? You're looking at
about the Switch.
Oh yeah, especially in Europe. Yeah.
But that's
the Chris Dring stats.
Games.
Oh yeah.
It's like damn.
But Xbox swear console sales don't matter. How the fuck else they gonna sell games to the console?
But they had a package, didn't they? They packaged in with the.
Well, game. Yeah, well, that's another thing.
It was a bundle,
That's another thing. They also PlayStation also has the marketing rights. To that, they have the marketing rights.
Which Xbox should get?
They push it.
Honestly, it's like if you're going to beat PlayStation, you should be going after these third party. Instead of doing acquisitions, just get marketing rights.
They're just going to try to buy everybody.
That the next FIFA, which I know this isn't exactly FIFA, whatever. But if they believe that the next sports game was only on Xbox, like imagine if 1 year Xbox locked down Madden, they locked down NBA, they locked down football, then they locked down all of these sports games and are like, and it's all got the Xbox associated branding.
That's impactful.
That is a bigger impact than Bethesda. Like this nonsense.
That's not even cap. Sports games, no matter how bad they are, that's the only way you can play them. That's the only.
There's no alternative. There's no
alternative. That's it. That's not cap.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna do the outros, brothers. We'll start with JayDub.
Yo, y'all know where y'all can find me, man. I don't even have to tell y'all. Just follow the trail of bot tears. You can find me on YouTube. YouTube at JayDub for you. You know what I'm saying? I might throw a video out there tomorrow. I might do a video.
Cool.
All tears lead to Jay. That's basically it. It's like just follow the tears. They all lead to me anyway.
Yes, sir.
Extreme, what you got going on, my brother?
Yo, guys, hey, listen, I started the channel. It's YouTube.
Put your channel link in the chat.
I'll put it in the chat for you guys. So if you want to hear me ramble about things, I will go ahead and do that for you. Put it in the chat, sir. I will just make sure I fetch the right one. So yeah. That's
this guy got a.
I'm so new to this.
What's that other channel that he got the Asmir? What's that shit called? ASMR, whatever. When you make noises, he has that channel.
Yeah.
What's that shit called? Yeah, he has ASMR. My man be like this.
Yeah.
But he said, "I gotta put the right one." He got his OnlyFans.
Gotta make sure the OnlyFans isn't what you see.
My man got that. He got his OnlyFans. He like, whoa,
the place for it. Gotta make sure.
He's like, oh shit. He's like, oh shit. Like, yo, hey, yo.
Yo, I don't even know how to do this. This is how new I am to this.
No, just copy and paste the sucker.
No, guys. I get it.
What's your channel name? I'll probably find it faster than you. What's your channel name?
Basic info.
What's your channel name?
It's at info. Yeah, there you go. I found it. There you go. I got it. Custom URL. Boom.
Got it in there?
That's one of them. It'll get you there. It's in the chat. Okay, so now that you've got it, what else? I'm on Twitter. Just after you follow the tiers, and then you find JayDub. Just look to the left, you find me.
Oh, is it what chat? Is it a YouTube chat or in like Twitter chat? Like where you put it at?
YouTube chat.
What did you post
YouTube chat.
Oh,
I
don't see this shit.
Chat.
Yeah, I don't see
it. No, this shit has a delay like a mother.
Yeah,
it's like a super delay.
I thought I did it. Oh well. Point is, if you come back after the show, I posted the what will pin it, or I don't know.
Let me do this. Let me see. You got what? E4 Extreme?
E4 Extreme.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm still not seeing it in the chat.
I'm getting everybody but you. Let me see.
The hell? Give me 1 second. So it turns out that I have.
Hold up. Do you have it on? Do you have it linked on your Twitter profile?
Yes, actually I do.
Okay, so
I'll put it in the chat again. I don't know. I just did it again. I just did it again.
He said, I got you.
So, anyways, if you want to hear me ramble on, as I find my groove on this whole YouTube thing.
You see how fast? It's right there. Boom. Whose chat are you talking to?
I literally put it in the same chat. Like, I can send you a screenshot. Like, literally, it doesn't let me.
I got you. Hit it. Say something, baby. Somebody put you. I think, say something. Because I don't see your name at all. Like, type something. Just type anything.
That's
I got you.
All right, there you are.
Yeah. I'll tell you. Do a video once every few days.
Oh, maybe you're not. Hold on. Let me
hold
on. Maybe add you as a mod. Maybe because you don't have rights to send links.
Yeah, maybe it's a link thing. There you go.
Yeah, maybe it doesn't allow you to post a link. There you go. Maybe now you should be.
Thank you, Impatient Fire. Anyway. Already subscribed. Look at that. I already got one.
Look at that. Hey, I put the link
Beast is next. I have high goals.
Oh shit.
Anyway, did you did you mention anything about the PlayStation Portal being sold out all around the world?
Oh no, I didn't talk about that shit. But go ahead. Go ahead.
It was a lot of naysayers. So, this shit.
I was one.
Just like they only made 5,000 units.
Nah,
they only made 5,000 units, man. 5,000 sold out. I need some numbers. Let me ask you this: when the numbers come out, how much you think they actually sold? Pick a number. I'm gonna say 300. I'm gonna say 300,000 ish.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right.
3 to 4.
Yeah,
that's what I would peg it at.
For here's the thing, for a niche item like that, I think. I mean, listen, I'm very positive. Sony didn't say, "Hey, we're gonna sell 100 million copies of these things." Right? Clearly, they picked a number that they thought that they could get, and just the fact that their number is selling out, it's like shit. I know people said I ain't buying that trash and shit.
JayDub, you're not an insider. We are not gonna do this thing where you give us numbers that don't mean anything. I'm gonna need a percentage.
Oh man,
I'm gonna need a percentage.
You know, Gamepass numbers. What you trying to say?
Don't give me no Gamepass numbers. I don't know what 400,000 means. I'm going to need a percentage. What do you think percentage-wise of the install base will this sell? Let's say by the time that the PlayStation hits 50 million. What do you think?
I think they would have sold maybe 1 million.
You think it's going to be a 2% attach rate?
Yeah. That's a safe bet. That's I mean, for one, it's only $200.
Actually, no, let's do
So
100 million because the thing is, it just came out and they're about to hit 50.
So
100 million, that's in a few years.
Out of 100 million,
what's the
probably
percentage?
sell 4 or 5 million, maybe.
Oh, 4-5%.
4-5 million, yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. Look at that, guys. Yeah. We already gave you more substance than articles. Someone write an article about JayDub now.
Right?
That's
right. At least he said something. Right. He said something
well,
you can actually be like, oh, there's a target.
Well, if you think about it, though, PSVR 1 sold what? I think at the last time they counted it was like 5 or 6 million sold.
I think
out of 100 million.
I think out of 100 million, I think it could sell 7 to 8 million.
Okay,
wait. Where are you going? Where you shooting?
I say like 8% of the fan base might get this because I can see because the number's not big and I can see like this. Out of 100 million PlayStation guys, I could see there's probably 7 to 8 million that will probably want to have access to their PlayStation on the go. I could see a small niche group doing that.
But it's not even on the go. It's at home. It's just literally not on the TV.
Oh, but work on Wi-Fi also.
Yeah. You can be anywhere as long as it's on Wi-Fi.
So you see, JayDub's at 5%.
I'll be at work, right?
So
I say like 7.
Ironically, Puertorock is actually more optimistic.
I know, right? I'm more optimistic than the guy.
That's like ironic. Right? That's ironic.
But not by much. It's like 7%, but I can see 7%.
Yeah. Hey, 3% compared to, was it 5? That's a big jump. That's almost double. That's 1.5 times. That's 1.5 times more optimistic.
That's it. You could write an article saying Puertorock's hope is double is twice as much as
1.5 times.
1.5 times more than JayDub.
There you go.
And then that's it.
More substance.
Give no substance or context.
And then say for the title, Sony may or may not achieve that goal. You got to give them.
Anyway, man. Hey. All right, hey, thank you, my friends, my family, my fellow gamers. The only friend these YouTube streets, Puertorock77. On your way out, please hit the like button. I hope you enjoy the show today. We are out of here. You guys take care. Peace. Watch out for them spoilers, okay? Block them all.
Blacka.